If you or a loved one has had thoughts of self-harm, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255 or visit suicidepreventionlifeline.org.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Suplex City Limits. Suplex City Limits. Suplex City Limits. Suplex City Limits. With your esteemed hosts, Jim Bishop.
I saw you beat the Dark Patriot, bro. And I lived long enough to see you become the Dark Patriot.
Tyler Fudge.
There's an analogy, busting your fist through somebody's asshole, and one of these days I'll figure it out.
Suplex City Limits.
Welcome, thank you for downloading episode 335 of Suplex City Limits, recorded live on YouTube, September 11th, 2021. Just a minute while I reinvent myself. It's your boy, the King of Mong Style, Jim Vicious, and he's Canada's favorite son, the Canadian Bacon Destroyer, my co-host.
Don't need to reinvent yourself when you are already perfect. My name is Tyler Fudge.
There you go. Aww. Start you off right in the feels. Suplex City Limits available for listening where fine podcasts are found. You can follow and interact with me on the show Twitter at Suplex City Limit. Follow Tyler at The Federation. If you dig the show, consider supporting it by picking up a t-shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees. You can also donate on our Patreon, become a producer, get a shout out like Big Dick Motherfuckers, Justin Dick for Days Daily, Evil Evan, B-Rad Brad, The Rice-A-Roni Jabroni, Tyloni, Josh Arson Larson, Lucas Gucci Balducci, Plain Vanilla Martin Corns, Smack It Down Podcast. Check them out. Are they coming back? I don't know if they're even around anymore.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out. Figure it out. Caleb, you should see the size of his Morganfield, Kick-Ass Keith Martin, and the Roach Killer, Chris Savage. This week on the show, we've got the top 3, Mark Tank, News of the Week. I don't know. What else we got?
We've got, all depends on where the show takes us, Will we see an appearance from Stu and his big-ass lips? Who knows? Will we? Who knows?
I forgot about Stu. Oh, shit. Let's kick this bitch off, as we do every week. There's a lot of wrestling podcasts out there, but only one within a world around hit. Around the world hit. Holy fuck, I can't speak. I'm ready. I've been smoking already, bitch. So, yeah, if you're a pot smoker, take a hit with us. In 3, 2, 1.
Most heinous, bro.
Oh, you overdid it. This time I was all right.
Yeah, I overdid it.
Bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ, where's my mute button?
Shout out to everybody joining us live in the chat. You guys are the real fucking G's. But let's kick this shit off, as we do every week, with this week's SCL Top 3.
Suplex City Limits. Top 3.
Suplex City Limits Top 3, our top 3 matches of the week. Send it over to Mr. Tyler Fudge.
Well, numero trois, trois. Yeah, that's French for all you uncultured fucks out there. This is from AEW Rampage. It is Pac versus Andrade El Idolo. And I will preface this by saying that this match, the ending's a little shit, but the whole build-up and everything that they're doing in here is a masterclass on how to do moves that people fucking make look stupid. It was great. You got like the main thing that sticks out to me is remember we always bitch about on Alberto Del Rio always doing that double foot stomp in the corner, right?
Yeah.
And
I did
people
see
just
a GIF of that.
And so he's holding Pac there up until the moment he lifts off. And it's fantastic. Absolutely tremendous. The apron fucking DDT, everything was beautiful in it. Aside from the finish, when the taser gets broken out, I was like, holy fuck, Starrcade 98. What the fuck is going on? One of his guys, I'm not sure his name, breaks out the taser. Chavo gets involved. Guess what? Chavo gets involved, and this pisses off Andrade, and he beats the shit out of him. I would imagine this is the end for Ric Flair. I assume.
I did not watch this because Rampage is just Friday late. It's late Friday here. I don't want to watch wrestling at that time. Anyway, so I'm gonna So was this the Andrade match that everybody was hoping for?
It was.
This like he's fucking back? He's actually doing because like some of the shit we've seen so far, like we saw him wrestle Matt Sydal, and Sydal came out looking good, not him. I thought he was really great against Omega. I guess, but AAA.
Yeah, but we were one of the only ones to have thought that. But
which is weird, right?
Yeah, but no, this match did it for him, for me, and not enough to make me really clamor to see Andrade, but it made him look really good. It shone him more than Pac. Pac doesn't need any shine. Pac is all the shine, right? Like, come on. So he gave Andrade a little bit of a go, and now Brian Cage is taking over his spot as complainer. So
take me through this finish then.
Okay, so this is what happens, okay? Pac is going to set up Andrade into the Brutalizer. His corner man that wears the suit that nobody really knows. He used to be an indie wrestler, but that's really all I know. He's the one that's always quiet. He gets up on the apron.
Corner man?
No. Andrade. Andrade's got two. It's there's Chavo, and then there's the silent guy. He looks like a lawyer.
Okay, I don't know.
You don't remember him? Okay. He
has more managers than he had fucking matches in AEW for a while.
It's true. Actually, this is only his second match, so he has still had more managers than he has matches because Vicky was there. But he gets up on the apron. He's going to he's teasing to tase Pac. He's got a taser and he's setting it off. You could see that it's real, and the Pentagon and Rey Fenix come out, and immediately I was like, are they just coming out because they don't like Andrade? And then I was like, oh, wait, Death Triangle. Right, that's why they're out here. Pac is their boy. That shows you how well they've built or pushed the Death Triangle as of late. I completely forgot they were a thing. But as Pentagon and Phoenix are laying the boots to the taser dude, Chavo runs in the ring, hits Pac over the head with a tablet, and he goes for the pin, and that's the match, really. And then after the match, he cold clocks Chavo for getting involved, even though the other manager was going to get involved. So really, it doesn't make much sense, but yeah.
Yeah, I assume that whole Chavo Guerrero thing fucking sucked anyway, dude.
It was good the first week, I thought, but after that, it kind of went away.
So Ric Flair's going to manage him, and I assume, and I guess we'll see about that.
Yeah.
See what that all entails.
Yeah, I guess.
Can't be any worse than every other fucking manager he's had.
No, you're right.
He's had 3, and they're all fucking crap.
That's true. It's true. It really is true. Like they haven't been good. The Ric Flair one, hopefully that one will be a bit better.
And I just don't like this fucking guy, to be honest with you. Like, those matches are fun. I just don't like Andrade as a dude. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't like him.
No, that's fair. He is a little bit unlikable. I agree. I
mean, he's playing heel, so it's fine. But I don't know. With Ric Flair too, and it's like, I guess we'll see. If he's putting on badass matches, then that's fine. But I still don't see anything other than like a dude who puts on some good above average matches. Yes. But he looks cool. He'll come out and he looks cool, but that's really all he is. He can't speak English for dick. And he seems to have no charisma or personality to him. He's just... bleh.
Yeah. If he was in Mexico, would he have some personality? I don't know. You know, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I think he'd be like the top star in Mexico.
Probably.
I mean, he kind of is anyway by de facto.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? That was the match. It is what it is. It's definitely a push in the right direction for Andrade. I don't know. Chavo kind of devalues him a little bit anyways. Like, I don't see Chavo as being main event anything. You know what I mean? I never have. He's a great wrestler, but I've just always seen him as, you know, the cruiserweight guy. And to see him, it kind of tethers him and brings him down a little bit, I guess. You put Ric Flair with him, and it's obviously going to be more buzz around them.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely. So that's good. Chavo Guerrero not in the SCL Hall of Fame. Should he be? That's a question.
You know, when it comes to in-ring work, he's fantastic. But what has he really done?
Yeah, well, he has let us know in the comments or something. But yeah, you can check out our SCL Hall of Fame on Facebook under the albums tab. It's every member of the Hall of Fame. There's pictures of everybody. You can go through it. And you can make suggestions. I think it's the best Hall of Fame in all of wrestling. I'm just gonna say it.
You could be right.
But we got weird guys in there, dude, too. Also, we have like fucking, you know, we have Canyon in there. We have, who are some of the other like zanier kind of guys? Bourne, we have him in there. The guy who played
Matt
Doink.
Bourne.
Yeah.
Well, there's
We
a
got
lot.
some zanier fucking people in there.
We do. Just, you know, marquee people. You know, like you said, it's the most murkiest Hall of Fame of all time, right? So.
Two Cold Scorpios in there and shit. Which some people say like that's not a Hall of Fame guy, but dude, Two Cold Scorpio definitely is.
Dude,
Get the fuck
Two
out.
Cold Scorpio. If you don't have him in your Hall of Fame, I don't care who's in your Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah, Bull Nakano's in ours already.
Of course.
Dude, we have a lot of fucking classic Japanese women in there. But anyway,
Yeah.
moving on. Sorry. Numero dos.
Numero dos shall be from All Out. It's Kenny Omega taking on Christian Cage for the AEW World Championship. You know, we seen their match on Rampage. It was good. This match was much better, and then we were all hoping for that. And hey, it was. What more can we say compared to what was spoke about on the All Out episode that we did on Monday? So you can go check that out if you want a deeper dive into this fucking match. But a really good match. It deserves to be number 2. Every one of their matches has been in our top 3. So that says something. It says something to me.
Yeah, there you go. That's fair. Yeah, that was the best match they've had. Way better than the first one. And that was good too. But yeah, we talk about this in depth on our 334.5 episode.
Yeah.
Which is just like, admittedly, okay, after a day or two, things sunk in a little more, and I was like, okay, well, there was problems with this show, but it's basically just us like shooting rope about that show for an hour.
we both became Spider-Man, and we were just slinging webs all over Times Square.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The fucking mop up afterward. But I thought this was one of the better matches of the year, honestly. I really liked it.
Yeah, it told a great story. It really did.
There was problems.
Of course.
You know, we didn't bring this up the first time, but the table shit, it didn't need it. You know, and also the ref he stands there. The ref is literally just looking at them doing that. And like, that's always been a thing in Japan.
Yeah.
Where it's like, is this okay? I guess in Japan you can do literally anything outside of the ring.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the case here.
Maybe.
But what's if you can put somebody through a table and set up tables and shit, why can't you just hit them with knucks or something? You know, like
Yeah.
That's one of those things about AEW. Like they have those little things that just fucking bother me.
Yeah.
You know,
Just tell me.
that's how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like tell me what it is. Like I will embrace it. I will take it. If you give me a reason as to why this could happen, fine. Like if commentators let it be known more than once a year, you know what I mean, that in world title matches the ref will be lenient 1 or 2 times, but he doesn't want you to take it too far, but he will be lenient for a couple. You know, I'll take that. Fine, whatever.
Yeah, that's usually how it is. I mean, that's usually. I think they've said that on commentary, but
Not enough. That's why
know.
I said like more than once a year. You know what I mean? Like let it be known. You know, in your world title.
Kevin Kelly says it all the time.
Yep. Because Kevin Kelly's a fucking godsend.
He's so good. He's so good. He's been my end of year awards announcer of the year every fucking year of the SCL awards.
And he'll probably be again this year, even though he barely called anything.
It's a tough year, but yeah, probably still. His biggest competition was always Morrow, I think, and he's not around. So.
Morrow's not around. He's just doing Showtime boxing, and sorry, you can't win that award. Not doing Showtime boxing.
Yeah. Tonight on pay-per-view, you can watch Sideshow Freak.
You cut out. Who's supposed to be in the fight? Who's supposed to be in the fight? You cut out.
Well, you can listen to former President Trump and his son.
Oh yeah.
Commentate Freak Show boxing with Vitor Belfort and fucking Tito Ortiz and shit.
Just
on the 20th anniversary of 9/11.
Just the fucking word. Just the fucking
America. Get it more American than that.
What a bunch of
but yeah, this match fucking was great. So
yeah, well deserved. Number 1.
Okay. Hold on.
What?
Nummer eins.
Nummer eins.
That's German for all of our fucking German-speaking boys.
Yeah, you
Carl
Germans.
Catman, fucking all the other motherfuckers. He's the only guy I know offhand.
You know, it would have been really fitting for you to speak it in Mexican or Spanish. Sorry, because
I did numero dos for 2.
Right.
You did French for 3. I did Spanish for 2, and German for 1.
Fuck, we're cultured, Jim. Fuck, we are cultured. We are good shit. Anyways,
Nummer eins.
Nummer eins, or if you're French or getting fucked in the ass. It's a steel cage match between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers. I don't know how you didn't laugh at that, Jim. I almost fucking died.
Chances are, if you're French, you are getting fucked in the ass. Speaking of which, sorry to keep doing this, but after 9/11, France is like, well, maybe we shouldn't invade a country that had nothing to do with this. And then Americans were like dumping French wine out in the streets and shit. Like, literally, I went to places where they called them freedom fries.
I heard
like
it on
you
the
get
news.
a burger with a side of freedom fries back in those days.
I heard it on the news, man. Yeah, and Mitch is doing the
French
Newfie.
are like, we don't want you to call that shit French anyway. It's none of that's fucking anything to do with us.
Yeah, no, they.
Like, while you're at it, change the name of that fucking goofy ass salad dressing, because that has nothing to do with us either.
We don't like that shit over here.
I do. I'm a French guy, dude. If I'm gonna get a salad, French dressing.
Oh, really? I'm plain Jane. I like Caesar. Plain Jane.
Well, you can't get that on. You get that on like Caesar salad, but
Yeah,
not
but
on a
that's the only
regular
salad. That's the only salad I eat. Caesar salad, really. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. Welcome to our salad and wrestling podcast. I'm your host.
Days.
Toss it up, boys.
You ready to get your salad toss? Because this is the salad tossing corner, boy.
Yeah. This match was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I still have nothing to criticize about it, really.
No, perfect match. Even with the story that it told, with the Lucha Brothers just coming out on top, finally becoming, superstars in America, essentially. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And you know what else I gotta love? The fact that most of the top three's legwork was done on Monday during the All Out show, so I didn't have to do any screen caps for this show. It was awesome.
USA flag toothpicks in the burgers. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what Evil Evan's saying. And they called them freedom fries too, I bet.
They probably did. Mitch is over there giving us a Newfie rundown of how to speak Newfanese, because it's his own language. Tree. That's 3. 1, 2, tree, la. 1, 2, tree. The top tree, boy. You look at that top tree. Well, that's just fucking.
There's a lot of fucking old timers around here who say tree.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Gotta love them. Gotta love them. They're part of my kinship.
Yeah, this was very good. We're very distractible today, I'm noticing.
Fuck it. We've already spoke about most of these matches.
Yeah. I just find myself very willing to go down fucking other avenues of discussion. All right.
In the chat, what other avenues of discussion would you like us to go down to? Let us know.
Oh god. But that's top 3, so
Yeah.
You want to hear more about the top 2 matches? Like I said, go back and check out 334.5. But moving on to just things of the week.
Yeah. Fuck the garlic. By the way, fuck the garlic bread. No more garlic bread. Leave the garlic bread out of it.
Don't even say the word. Don't even acknowledge it.
Sorry.
Props to him for bringing that up. That's good. Just random wrestling shit. I saw WWE. Thea Trinidad. What's her name over there?
Zelina Vega.
Yeah. She goes as Thea Trinidad on all of her social media and shit.
Yes, because fuck that place, she says.
Yeah. She fucking had all this special gear made. I guess her dad died on 9/11.
Yeah, she died in the attacks. Yeah.
Was he working in the buildings or?
I think he was a firefighter. I think he was a firefighter.
Yeah, right. And so she was like gonna, tribute to him. We're an MSG, and WWE did a big thing about that too. They did a big 9/11 thing because they even had put out a documentary, I guess.
Yeah.
About they were the first thing to do a show afterward. Like, cool, I guess.
You also continue to show after Owen Hart died. So
yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So yeah, you also. Tried to run shows with people in a pandemic and shit. So, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But anyway, and her match got cut, I guess, due to time, they say.
Yes. They knew that she was going to do this. She had spoken on like a televised memorial the same day. And, sorry about your father, but you're cut due to time. You got to put Trae Young from the Atlanta Hawks on.
In New York.
Way to go, boys. Way to fucking
see that. I want to see that motherfucker if I'm a Knicks fan.
Give me fucking Patrick Ewing, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you'd be way better off with John Starks or something.
Yeah, like, fuck, come on, man.
Fucking ridiculous, bro.
Fuck. By the way, while we're on the NBA, I did buy NBA 2K22, and I did get royally fucked for like the first 15 minutes because the servers were down for the first 15 minutes. I had the game, and I couldn't do anything.
Dude, don't do that, man.
I love those games, though. I love them. I love the career mode. It's fantastic. But you had to be online to play the career mode, so that was stupid.
2K, man. Buying those games... It's like I don't know, man. Fuck 2K, fuck those games, fuck all their shit. They're dirty assholes.
I'll buy it.
And that game's like $70 too, $10 more than it used to be.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah.
And then it's packed with microtransaction horse shit.
But I don't see that shit. I don't play those types of games. I go to the other side. I like career modes, GM modes, and that's about it. I don't even play online with sports games because everybody's too good.
We gotta, when it comes to Game Pass for free, which it will, they always do. We'll play online. Like playing online on a team against AI is really fun.
Yeah. I'll have to download that version because the one that came out on Game Pass last time wasn't the Xbox Series X version. It was the Xbox One version. But I'll gladly download it and play it with you.
Anyway, this is the kind of dirty shit they do to people. They hire her back, they bring her back, and I'm pretty sure they assured her, like, hey, we're gonna fucking,
we're gonna
not fuck you around.
Yeah.
They bring her back, they fire her husband, she wins 0 matches, and they do this to her. Like, they're just fucking, that's why you can't trust them. Adam Cole, I mean, he's like, yeah, I left, because you can't trust them, and never mind their idea was to have him manage Keith Lee, because I don't fucking know why.
Yeah.
You can't trust these guys. Look what they did to the Anderson and Gallows, man.
Yeah,
they passed on a big deal to go to AEW and all this shit, and they can sign you for $1 billion fucking dollars. It doesn't mean shit, dude. They're gonna cut you, and they're gonna cut you at the worst time possible. You know what I'm saying? Like they cut people at times to fuck them on purpose.
Yeah.
They're you resign there, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do all this shit, and then you just get buried and waste away for 2 years doing jack shit, and so you have no value, and then they're going to release you into just the worst period of time.
Yeah, really though. That's their MO. What can you say?
So why would you trust this company,
the
man?
WWE doesn't care, Jim? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I am. But like, so that's the thing is, why would you trust them?
I mean, I wouldn't really. They've proven
I guess
themselves not to be
we're
trustworthy.
gonna talk about these contracts coming up. I guess we'll do that in the news. But anyway, they fucked her over. Did you see anything else WWE that didn't see much of anything from them this week, except they did like a 2-hour tag thing on Raw.
Oh, I
with a break in the middle.
Don't know anything about that. But the only thing that I can really say WWE wise that I have to talk about, really, maybe we could do it in the news, the Mick Foley video and the Booker T response. I don't know. We could do that, or we could save that for the news. But hey, it's up on the screen, so fuck it.
Do it. Mick Foley. Dude, it's so funny how many people hated on Mick Foley for that. I got some in Mark thing.
Yeah, like Mick is doing is speaking the truth. He's not saying that WWE is done. What he's saying is that they've given AEW the chance to catch up and make some ground with their seemingly lack of interest in building a good product. And Booker T, which is wild, responds just mere weeks after calling basically AEW not good wrestling, that he's right and that the WWE better get their asses in gear. And it's like, dude, Booker T, you fucking guy, what a loser. Like just like everything, he's just flim flams. Like there's no you can't take a word he says as truth because he changes his tone so much on things. Come on, man, like fuck off. Don't be such a sucker, Booker T.
The Mick Foley thing is, I agree with it 100%. I mean, it's fact, even if you can disagree with it or not. But this is none of those things where everybody thinks that these days. Well, it's my opinion. Well, your opinion can be bullshit. I mean, your opinion would be wrong.
Doesn't mean
this is 100% right.
Yeah.
It's like how people try to, you see these people trying to convince you that they're like being racist. That's just like my opinion, Like, I should be allowed to have my own opinions. What?
Like freedom of people mistake freedom of speech for freedom of consequences, right? Like
this is my opinion that the Earth is flat, dude. It's like
right, and then people are going to treat you like you're stupid because you are, and that's what I mean by like freedom of consequences is completely different than freedom of speech. People just think that they can say whatever they want and get away with it. Well, nothing might happen to you in the traditional sense. You're not going to go to jail or nothing like that, but people will look at you differently, and then your life will change.
Booker T trashed Punk's promos too. Who's talking about WWE? He didn't really though. He didn't even mention him.
No,
by name.
He didn't mention him by name. That you're 100% right. He didn't.
So dumb. But yeah, Mick Foley's right here. That's a fact. And even if you did disagree, you could just disagree. Like, people are legit dicks to him and shit. Yeah. Mick Foley's the nicest guy in the world. He's fucking literally Santa Claus, man.
He's literally Santa Claus.
He's fucking literally Santa Claus. The nicest guy in the world. Like, oh, you ever fucking dare be an asshole to this guy? This guy lost his fucking ear for your entertainment. Like, are you fucking... Hey. I can't wrap my head around that. I can't wrap my head around being even rude to that fucking man on social media. You're out of your fucking mind, dude.
I've been notorious in talking about my bad experience with Mick Foley. But hey, he looked like he could barely walk. He was probably in a lot of pain. Who wants to be in the Arctic fucking tundra anyways, right?
He's a pretty nice guy. But yeah, he needs to pass on the Santa duties to somebody else. Like that shitty Tim Allen movie,
Yeah, he needs to fall off the roof.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. Like the Raw, like I said, they did this 2-hour tag team gauntlet thing to decide a number one contender because that's how they do everything. Yeah. After a pay-per-view, it's like, well, it's a women's battle royal to see who's the number one contender is because we can't be fucked to even bother building up number one contenders.
No, what's that?
Yeah. Oh, and I saw now Roman Reigns is going to beat the Demon Because like, who else can Roman Reigns beat? Like, who can he beat this time? Like, oh, we don't have anybody else. Like,
He's beating
fucking
everybody.
put paint on Finn Balor and then let him beat him again.
Yep. Yep. Hey, that's the
You
MO.
fucking kidding me, man? So he's gonna do this shit. He's gonna beat Lesnar, and then he's gonna fucking beat The Rock at WrestleMania, and then fucking what, dude?
Rinse and repeat. He's just going to start beating the same people over again.
He'll be the forever fucking champion, I swear.
They'll bring up Johnny Gargano before they release him. They'll bring up Tommaso Ciampa before he releases.
They would never even put those little fucking guys in there. They wouldn't last a minute with it.
That's what I'm saying. He'll still
on
beat him.
WWE TV.
He'll be up there. They'll have a 5-minute match. Roman Reigns will beat him. They'll be gone. See you later, boys.
Do that with everybody you're gonna release from NXT.
Yeah.
Just put them up there and like have Roman Reigns beat the fucking shit out of all of them at once.
he can be WWE's Montanza.
He can just like beat the shit out of Ciampa, Gargano, fucking Kushida, all of them at once.
Yeah.
Just like spear. Ooh,
Superman punch. Done.
fucking, he's gonna be every record ever. You know, he's gonna surpass. Bob Backlund being fucking champion for like 3 years. So gross.
It's possible.
But yeah, they did an hour of the gauntlet, then did other shit, and then finished the show with like the rest of it. And it was just like T-bar and and shit, and like the Viking War Raider experience. Just beat like nothing. Just
So by the sounds of it, no wonder AEW beat them in the demo this week. No wonder.
Yeah, I don't even know who won that thing, but
The-
they'll be going against Orton and Riddle, who are the tag champs. But Orton is facing Lashley for the championship as well.
Maybe he'll do double duty. Maybe he won't. Who knows?
I don't get it. But anyway,
Yeah.
you could talk about AEW, I suppose.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's just hit the main shit.
I hit the teaser. I hit the teaser to get it in your brain, so yeah, we might as well.
Talk about just like the main points of AEW Dynamite. Really? I don't know. It took Malachi Black 10 minutes to beat Dustin Rhodes. And it was off of an exposed turnbuckle. I don't get that.
I enjoyed the match thoroughly, actually. I was looking forward to it.
No, it was good, but from a booking perspective, it takes him 10 minutes to beat Dustin Rhodes. And it happens off Dustin Rhodes hitting a fucking turnbuckle, an unprotected turnbuckle.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to sell Dustin Rhodes as a credible veteran. I understand why. What you're saying there is exactly what the WWE would do with their veterans, which caused them all to mass exodus. Mark Henry, Big Show. They just all left.
Dustin Rhodes, man.
Right? But when you look at the grand scheme of things, Dustin Rhodes, he's not like a legend of legends. But if Big Show can be a legend, Dustin Rhodes can be a legend. Plain and simple.
Dustin Rhodes is in our Hall of Fame.
100% he should be too.
Yeah, he is.
But you can, if you ignore the mid 2000s era Dustin Rhodes in WWE and then the drug riddled Black Reign in TNA. His career's been pretty fucking stellar, right? Like Black Reign is a fucking eyesore for anybody. If you gave anybody that gimmick, it would not be good. Like there's a reason why he like blocks anybody on Twitter that asks him about Black Reign. It's because it's fucking garbage.
What about Seven?
Oh yeah, but can you count something that lasts for like 2 weeks? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like 1 week, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, before he denounced it. Yeah, I mean, who wants to be a pedo? Prevert. You know what I mean? Who wants to be that as a gimmick?
He's a sex offender with a record. Served 8 years in Chino for exposing himself to a hero. I don't know what the line is. So there's that. Dude, Aunt Linda was there.
I know, right?
And
she's the reason why they got
up.
she's the reason why she got the they got the rating, I'm sure.
They set this up perfectly. CM Punk gives a genuine, like, you're awesome, you're fucking, because that's what everybody thought at the end of that was just like, wow, this lady's great.
Yeah.
And, that was awesome. It moved into that Taz stuff, which
That was
I saw people liking. I didn't like.
It was stupid. It was stupid. It was so forced. You know what I mean?
Don't
Like,
you say my guys' names? Like, what is that? I mean,
and
like,
he
what are you
didn't.
talking about?
And he didn't. And then it took him forever to even bring up that, oh, you have been saying them on interviews. It's like, well, that's not right now. You're just being confusing because that's not right now. That's not.
I'm pretty sure they just went out there and Taz is like, oh, yeah, I'll show this kid what's up. You know, and he got killed.
Yeah.
Crushed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Do some more, be more prepared.
If you're a manager, an advocate, whatever you're supposed to be, shouldn't you be trying to get Hobbs a match with him? That's what you should be doing. You should be trying to elevate your guys. So they say, don't even say my guys when he didn't, and the crowd didn't either. And CM Punk's like, what? That's fucking dumb.
It was.
So
it was.
he can go through and beat all these guys. That's great. He can beat Hobbs and he can beat Starks and Hook, I guess. I don't know. Is he
Imagine
wrestling
being
Hook?
in Hook's shoes and being like, my possible first ever televised match is against CM Punk.
Can that be a hair versus hair match, please?
No, you can't cut Hook's hair. That would be disastrous, Jim. Because you can't cut.
What is
Punk's
with
hair.
how over that fucking... This kid is over his shit. He's done jack shit.
He has done absolutely nothing. But
On Twitter, there's like a ton of people who are like, fucking Hook's awesome.
like he has a decent for a guy that's not in the ring at all. He has a decent presence. You know what I mean? Like he's got a
Jericho
look
in
that you
the
look at
chat,
him.
dude.
Yeah,
Hook is more over than
He is,
Cage.
though.
He's
He
totally
is.
right, dude.
100%. You know, and like I think, you know, this might sound gay of me, but I don't really care. But Hook's a good-looking dude. I'm sure women love Hook. You know what I mean? That hair. Who doesn't love hair? You know what I mean? Especially nice flowing body full locks like his.
All right, dude. God, where's my lotion at?
Plus, I watch Ethan Page's vlog all the time, and Hook is on the toy hunts, but he's never looking for toys because he doesn't like toys. He's just there just to be there. It's fucking
Egon
great.
Page, please.
Sorry, Egon.
Did you see that episode while we're talking about that? I don't remember who it was because like a lot of those dudes are all kind of the same to me. Like a lot of the undercard. Was it Dante Martin? Maybe he's like, Ed, what are you looking for? Dude, he's like,
Rubber ball.
I'm just here for a fucking bouncy ball, man.
Yeah.
Like he came with them on a toy hunt looking for like his whole goal's like, I'm gonna get a fucking bouncy ball, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Hook is looking at a Snoop Dogg action figure. And they're like, did you buy the Snoop Dogg action figure? He's like, no, it was $125. I can think of better ways to spend $125. And Egon Page just looks at him and is like, your dad is fucking rich, though. Boom.
Is he though?
Taz?
Yeah, I mean, you think that guy's got a ton? I mean, he's probably okay, but I mean, he's not like...
He's. I would imagine he's living well. He might not be rich, but he can afford a $100 toy. I'm sure.
Are they paying Hook? You'd hope they are.
Of course. Jesus Christ, Jim. Come on, of course they're paying him. He's just there for just shits and giggles.
Well, I'm saying, what is he getting, though? Is he just getting, like, an appearance fee? I mean, he's not under a deal or something.
They didn't say Hook was rich. They said Taz was rich.
Oh, I know.
Right? So you just be
How
like,
old is Hook? Isn't Hook an adult?
Yeah, but rich fathers will give their son... Look, Jim, you obviously have not watched the Untold Story where the father buys his son a hockey team, eh?
No, I gotta watch that. I do have to watch that. Okay. Well,
watch it and then you would understand rich dads. Obviously, me and you have never had rich dads, so we don't know what it's like.
yeah. Other shit. I mean, I don't know. From the MJF, you know, dude, masterful.
Yeah.
Fucking masterful.
The way
Well,
he
I mean,
commands
one of the best
that camera. Like, oh.
The last time I saw somebody in the ring like get the crowd so hostile was Bully Ray back in fucking ECW.
Yeah, yeah.
The Heat Wave incident.
Yeah.
As
And he had to rely on a lot of unsavory words to do it. You know what I mean?
dude.
Where MJF does not come close to even saying a frowned upon word, you know? It's very intellectual.
Let me bring up the main thing of this. I just could not understand. So he's doing all this shit, just great. He runs down Linda. He runs down, I mean, like, over the top. I don't know who would agree to that. If I'm Brian, like, if I'm him, there's no way I'm agreeing to like my mom being called Methany and shit. Like she obviously has drugs problems and shit.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, dude, I would not allow that, but whatever. He comes out. What?
Oh, I mean, like, I would, but like, especially if it was true.
Anyway, after all that, he comes out and he just stands on the ramp with the mic. He should have immediately hit the fucking ring and went after him.
Yeah.
There's no way that he comes out and stands there and he's like, well, hey, MJF. It's not a great promo. It wasn't terrible. But he needed to come out, hit the fucking ring, and go berserk, man. He ended up laid out any fucking way. So
Yeah.
you could have done that. I mean, in the end, on the fucking Rampage, where the fuck it is, he ends up getting the big, hometown win over Martin and shit. So it was done there, but I don't know. He just comes out and talks. It was so fucking dumb.
Yeah, there was, and when you look at that stuff, and then the main event is pressed for time, like the Powerhouse Hobbs Dante Martin match should have been a lot shorter. The Kenny Omega and the Elite promo could have been a little smidgen shorter. Look how long Adam Cole had to tell Tony to get out of the ring for. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There was a lot of issues with timing on this show, and it killed it. Towards the end with the Minoru Suzuki entrance, like, you know how upset I was that the fact that we didn't get to say Kaze ni Nare? I was very upset.
That's the whole fuck. The crowd was like, here we go with me. Oh, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
So, Ruby Riott had a match. Jamie Hayter, not very good. I mean,
it's. Meh.
Jamie Hayter's not very good, I guess, is what I take away from this. Because I
that's
think
the thing. That's the thing. She is. If you watch her matches and start, maybe it's the competitors and Stardom really building her up. But at the same time, too, though, Jamie Hayter up until now hasn't wrestled in like a year. You know what I mean? So, hopefully that's the case. But her showings thus far has not been that good.
I mean, even here they sped up the Pinnacle and Dark Order match. That was super fast. They had the big brawl between the Dark Order. I think that angle's interesting.
Yeah.
Will there? It kind of is like, is there going to be a new leader? Is it going to be Rotunda, aka Wyatt? Like, probably.
I don't know. I don't think so. When I think of the Dark Order now, I don't see a cultish group. I see these fun, lovable scamps. That's what I see now.
Well, yeah. I
right?
mean, that's where they are now.
Yeah, and Bray Wyatt would not fit with Bray Wyatt because I don't want to.
They wouldn't. Everyone says that. It's like it wouldn't be that though. There's, a lot of guys when they leave, they still have the thing. Aleister Black, he's still gonna be. He's Malachi Black. He does pretty much the same shit. Bray Wyatt, there's no fucking way. Like you don't even know what you're gonna get with that guy. He's whatever the hell Rotunda. What's his first name?
Well, William Rotunda. No. Was it?
No.
It's
some fucking name from their family.
Wyndham
Rotunda. So like he could be fucking anything at this point. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not a proponent of like they should sign him because I don't think they should, but
I do.
Will.
I think they should just because of the storytelling aspect of him. Like he's not a great wrestler at all, but look what they've done with MJF. MJF has had like 4 matches this year, right? Like I'm sure that if they were to sign Bray Wyatt, it would be more akin to that, whereas less matches, more hype, I suppose. Because I do think Bray Wyatt is a great character wrestler, and that to me you can't really ignore. And let somebody else get Bray Wyatt. I think he would be a good addition to AEW if he's used properly and not the Fiend, because I don't like the Fiend. But the first incarnation of Bray Wyatt I thought was brilliant. Hopefully it's not the same as that, but it can strike the same strings as he did.
Hopefully it's that and not Husky Harris.
Oh, fuck me.
Adam Cole shit I thought was good, if they want to make this guy a heel. So it's dumb though because he wants to be a heel and do the, like rude shit to Tony Schiavone, but next week he's going to come out again and do the Adam Cole Bebe thing. So it's like you're trying to get over the heel while doing this big fucking participation thing. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, and it's one thing to do that participation. I think I said that word wrong, but fucking I don't care. But yeah, you could tell that this bit with Tony was to try to get the fans not on his side. And if there's anybody it's going to work with, though, it's Tony, because everybody loves Tony. Tony's beloved.
That's true. No, it was well done. It was great.
Yeah. And like I noticed too when he said it, he was like shaking a little bit, so it made it seem like it was. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. The super early tease of Danielson and Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's gonna be.
It's gonna be otherworldly.
It's gonna be ridiculous when that happens.
Yeah.
And Suzuki and Moxley was the fucking shits.
Yeah, it was less than 10 minutes if you counter in the commercial break, and
it was 8 minutes, and 4 of those minutes were commercial.
Yeah. So, and outside of that too, the ending, like you could have had this match even go on longer. You didn't need to show on TV Moxley walking around the arena celebrating with fans. You didn't need to do that
forever.
Yeah. To me, there was lots of glaring issues with this show, timing wise, and the way they built it. But at the same time, though, they ended up popping the biggest rating they've ever done. They beat Raw in the demo. So we'll hopefully that the pacing of this show didn't hurt its number for next week. Right? So.
And they both went for this like head. Someone was supposed to throw a headbutt, and they both went for the headbutt, and it looked like fuck. It was just such a letdown because I was so stoked on it. The first match was so awesome.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, but did I read that he's going to be back next week? Like Archer and
yes, 100%.
He's going to tag with Archer, which is great because those guys are fucking friends. Who
are
they taking on?
They haven't announced a match of any sorts. They haven't announced a tag team. They just announced that Lance Archer and Minoru Suzuki are going to come out and talk about, I believe, the injustice of the favoritism of Jon Moxley in his hometown. I think it's going to lead to a Suzuki-Jon Moxley match at Arthur Ashe, which would fucking make me cream my silken panties, but hey, hopefully.
With Suzuki?
Yeah. Sorry. Mox versus Suzuki at Arthur Ashe. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, you can try to do whatever story you want, but I mean, you can just, behind the scenes be as frank as, we owe you an actual Suzuki and Moxley match, goddammit.
Yeah, I agree. But
yeah, that's all I have to say about Dynamite. Really.
Yeah,
on Rampage, I didn't watch it.
No, Rampage had some good videos of Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan. Just touched on some points. They packed a lot into this show. They had a 6-woman match. Jamie Hayter and Ruby Soho doing double duty. It was Ruby Soho. I can't remember who was in the match now. Ruby Soho, Chris Statlander, and Riho making her television return. Dynamite debut, taking on Britt Baker, Rebel, and Jamie Hayter.
It's the best gif of that. Like, Riho goes to throw her jacket. She gets up and tosses her jacket to Orange Cassidy, and his arms are just like straight out and don't move as the jacket just like hits the ground. Fuck it. So good, dude.
Yeah, they're great. I
so fucking good. Yeah. Tyloni's mom's roommate drives a Suzuki.
I wonder if they're related. Oh, Ty.
She's my mom's roommate, Jan.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they've been friends for a long time. Okay, they're close friends.
I gotta ask Ty. It's been I haven't seen you since the Clandestine show. Are you going to be at the Force Pro show in October? Tell me in the chat, because I got tickets. I better see your pretty face there, boy.
Well, that would make me not want to go.
Yeah, I know, right? I just thought about that.
Tyler Fudge tried to fuck on me.
Yeah, it did.
Well, there you go. If you have nothing else about the week that was, and we can take our intermission and come back, do the news, Mark Tank, etc., etc.
We could. Jimmy, you know what else? You know what we have not pimped at all today?
What's that?
Our top 10 to combat the PWI 500. We still got that.
When do you want to do that? You want to do that now, or you want to do that after intermission?
We could do that after the intermission. I don't have a huge amount of news, so
cool. Well, there you go. All that and more after a brief intermission, about 5 minutes, and we'll be back. So, see you then.
Just like you see this guy coming out just looking like a
14,000 buys on the GFW Wrestle Kingdom.
That's actually not a bad number.
That's what I thought too.
It's not a bad number. Actually, I forgot that I was going to go look at that, but Vrigins really sounds like a type of pickle.
Vriggin.
Yeah, there you go. That's the actual name of them, isn't it? Vrigins.
It sounds like an elven race.
An elven race.
Yeah, like it's something on Hades, like you're in the Babylon of Vriggin.
The Babylon of Vrigin. Yeah, no, it's got a good ring to it. It's got a good ring to it. You know?
Is that a racial slur, JMO?
I would imagine he probably ducked out after he's seen that he failed so horribly.
Oh, I'm
ducked out fast enough to not redact the horrible spelling error.
Yeah.
So,
anyways.
Yeah, Travis. Actually, anyways.
Pop quiz.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's light him up.
Be Red Brad in the chat. I think the Vrigins are open up for rants according to our.
It is a good punk.
It is a good punk band.
It is a good punk band.
It is. It is a great name for it. Great name for it, man. Maybe that's his band, and we're fans of the. He's just trying to say for us to come check out his band. Maybe it is. I doubt it, though. Anyways.
I'll be a friggin' man.
Spider-Man would end up being released on September 7th, 2018, and the deeper you dive into it, the more Easter eggs you will find. But which of the following is actually a true Easter egg from the game? A Tobey Maguire cameo. B, a hidden trailer for Into the Spider-Verse. C, an actual wedding proposal, or D, a message from a very disgruntled employee.
Oh man, I love this game. I absolutely love this game, and
great game.
I've gotten like fucking 90% completion on it. I've never seen a Tobey Maguire cameo. I've never seen a trailer for the movie. Haven't seen a wedding proposal. I haven't seen a message from a disgruntled employee, but I bet you it's D.
D, a message from a disgruntled employee?
Yeah.
Travis, I regret to inform you that that is not true.
Okay.
It is actually B, a hidden... Sorry, not B. C, an actual wedding proposal, and it's on the screen right now.
No, it's not.
No, well, it is because we're on a little bit of a delay. You're watching the delayed screen. But it will be up there. It's
just like All In. We are riddled with technical difficulties.
But no, it says, Maddie, will you marry me? And
so it's on like the Times Square screen.
It's actually a theater billboard. A theater.
That's
theater
super
marquee.
neat.
Yeah, so it turns out though, so this was true. Somebody asked somebody to do this, put it into the game, and they did. Now it turns out though that the couple would break up before the game would release.
Yeah, like, dude, what if she never plays the game? What if he's like, honey, I got Spider-Man. No, I don't like superhero stuff. But I really want you to play it.
I really want you to play it. I really want you to go to this one really particular theater and look around.
You just spent $10,000 on something you won't even tell me about, and you want me to play this fucking game? Oh,
there you go. There you go. God damn. But yeah, no, I never found this Easter egg either myself.
No.
I just remember just doing a deep dive. Just like, I think it was like a Gamer Ranks video. And they were talking about just Easter eggs, and this is one of the Easter eggs that just stuck with me. It was just like, oh, this is a no-brainer to use when
That's a cool Easter egg, though.
I
like it.
Yeah, not bad, eh? Not bad. Not bad at fucking all. So yeah, that is the pop quiz, sponsored by the Vrigins. Yo, for Vrigins.
He's back already?
Yep. Quick smoke, fast smoke.
How the fuck do you smoke that fast?
I got a head rush now.
Where should we go from here, I wonder?
Probably into the actual show itself. We didn't really actually talk about the Battle Royal, but
the over-the-budget battle royal for
Yes.
the ROH World Title shot.
Yes,
Well-
yes, which we should really at least touch on it per se, right? So, in this 15-man, it's not a 15-man battle royal, actually. It is a 15-person battle royal, which contains Chico El Luchador,
Hell yeah.
which is not actually Chico El Luchador. It's Flip Gordon. Austin Gunn and Billy Gunn, Brandon Cutler, Brian Cage, Bully Ray, Cheeseburger, Chucky T, Colt Cabana, Ethan Page, Hurricane Helms, Jimmy Jacobs, Jordan Grace, Marco Stunt, Moose, Punishment Martinez,
Oh, wow.
Rocky Romero, Tommy Dreamer, and Trent. So, really, the only name that's there that really sticks out is Punishment Martinez, a.k.a. Damian Priest in the
He
WWE.
has definitely been elevated the most out of that entire...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's definitely who has grown the furthest. 100%.
And I remember how much people shat on him when he first started out.
He was, though. He admittedly, I shat on him a lot.
He was a poor
'Cause
man's Baron
was.
Corbin.
He was. He was a poor man's Baron Corbin.
Man, did he evolve, though?
But he got so much
He
better.
is so, like...
Before he left to go to the WWE, he had jumped his game up a lot.
I remember watching him before he got signed. Yeah, I enjoyed him a lot.
Yep.
Like, not my cup of tea.
And he's still not my favorite person to watch either. But,
But
when
hell,
you look at WWE, yeah, sure.
If I don't skip his match, I'm gonna enjoy it. You know, that's the
Yeah.
thing that it comes down to,
Yep.
and that's hard to find in a WWE environment.
Like that Bad Bunny match from WrestleMania.
And we're back. Someone said that I popped him every time. I was like, you're a weird guy, but thanks.
Dude, that pop you used to pop me every time you do it at the start. And we're back. Especially when I kept on missing it.
Oh, and I just you're like, oh fuck, miss it, and I just like boom, boom, kept doing it and doing it and doing it. Like, over and over.
And I just kept on laughing and laughing.
Speaking of laughing, what's coming up in the Federation?
Coming up on the Federation, look at you, buddy. You're just a goddamn saint. Coming up on the Federation next Thursday, we will be going live, or this Thursday, we'll be going live on YouTube for WCW Wrestle War 92 for one of the all-time great War Games matches. The Sting Squadron against the Dangerous Alliance. So tune in.
Oh
for
boy.
that.
Took a big bong hit.
Good for you, man. Good for you. But yeah, that's coming up on the Federation. What's coming up on the plethora of shows that you have?
Oh shit! Old guy Metalcast has a show.
Oh,
out now.
God, Metal Hacks?
Dude, I'm fucking can barely breathe. Can hardly even breathe. Yeah, Old Guy Metalcast. We put out a new episode last week. We talk guitars, Satan, metal, growing old. You know, being like what it's like to be a fucking old stoner metalhead.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's all the good stuff.
Yeah. You can check that out everywhere. Podcasts are found on the Suplex City Limits channel, hosted by me and Bobby Blades. You can also hear me on the Check Engine Light podcast on YouTube, where we look at cars and crazy custom cars, aside if they're tits or shits. We were supposed to do another episode, but I got stung by a wasp and I got a crazy fever and passed out. So, I don't know.
Fucking hell. That's too funny. This is crazy, though. Wasp, man, they're nothing to fuck with, bro. Nothing to fuck with.
Dude, 3 days later, my arm still hurts.
Yeah. I got stung in the ear a couple times once. That sucked.
In the ear?
Yeah. I was working in a park, and I went to the maintenance room. Didn't realize that under the steps of the maintenance room was a big hornet's and a wasp nest. And as soon as I stepped on the step, they surrounded me, and I had to run. And I got there was more wasps than I've ever seen in my life. Right?
Anywhere I get stung swells up like crazy. I
Yeah.
was stung in the hand one time, and I couldn't move my fingers. They were that big.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, couldn't move them at all.
Maybe you're slightly allergic.
Yeah, well, that seems to be. Even, like, it got me on the elbow, and my elbow swelled up. Look like a fucking golf ball on there or something.
You might benefit from an EpiPen.
I don't know. Might benefit from wasps fucking off.
That's fair. That's fair. Like, I'm all about saving the bees, but the wasps can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, a new episode of the Check Engine Light podcast will be up here soon. We'll be doing that. And it's a fun show. Like I said, I host it with Randy Batts and Martin. Two dudes that I met in like 2007 playing Forza Motorsport 2. Drifting on Forza Motorsport 2. Online. We've been like fucking tight-ass friends ever since. So. But also, we play car games and shit. Like, I would love the idea of like people who listen to Check Engine to actually be able to join up into our fucking Wreckfest and Car X drifting and shit like that.
Maybe
Forza.
It would be awesome if we could do like an episode of the Check Engine Light that's just playing Wreckfest or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
well, we want to be able to like get a community of people and be able to do that shit. You know, we're full on, full lobby on Wreckfest.
Yeah.
Fucking Car X drifting and shit. But yeah, so it's very car game focused, but yeah, we look at crazy ass cars. Like the most fucking nonsensical cars and decide if they're tits or shits, and it's a good time.
It is. I can attest.
Also on our channel, They Live for Infamy, Jared and Tom's new show. I don't know when that new episode's coming. Boys, if you're listening to this, send me that episode. I don't know. It's coming soon.
Help us promote, bro. Fuck.
And Seen But Not Heard, old episodes of that on there too, where Natanic interviews all kinds of people from metal. So lots of shit. And the Federation. What is 6 shows on the fucking channel?
Yes, and actually, starting now, since the website, Federation's website is done. Like, you can't listen to it unless you're on YouTube or Suplex City Limits Network. We'll start uploading, because we do once a week. We'll start uploading every second Monday, just an old retro show of the Federation too, just to put it out there.
Oh boy.
So yeah, there's over 200 episodes to choose from. And Jim, did you know that we hit the 400 episode mark on the podcast feed with the All Out episode? Like the overall 400th episode on the feed. So I mean, subscribe to that feed. There's at least 400 hours of content. There's more than that, because SCL used to be like 3 hours. So
yeah, it did. Yeah. Is there any podcast channel that puts out like has more free shit on it, like more 6 shows on one channel for free? Like there's no paywalls and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Not as high quality, that's for goddamn well sure.
Turns out that that's not a great business plan to just give everything away for free. Yeah. If you give them enough, then they'll donate, right?
Yeah,
that was my theory.
Yep, that's true. I
make them give them so much that they feel bad and they're like, Jesus,
pity pay.
Yeah, like please take $5. So yeah, lots of shit. Moving on. Got a couple of interesting news stories to hit this week, so let's take a look at everything in this week's news.
This week in the news, you can go for a ride in Netflix and find the Undertaker in his house, and Al Snow saves a mark from the Riptide. Over to you, Jim.
I'm Jim Vicious, and this is news to me. What do you want to start off with? What's the story of the week? I want to talk about Brian Cage. I don't know if it's the story of the week. But
okay, let's go with Brian Cage.
I've been waiting. Brian Cage's wife, girlfriend, baby mama, whatever her name,
Melissa Santos.
Yeah, she posted man, she used to be so naturally beautiful, and like you see her, and she's like, oh, she's been injecting poison in her lips and shit. Yeah. Yeah. She used to be this like natural just beauty. She's like but she's talking shit. It's a 14-second video. It's like how to kill your dude's career in 14 seconds with Melissa Santos.
Really though? That's
like, he's 100%. The fucking star. He should be, used more and all this shit. And he's doing it on Twitter too. She's tweeting shit and he's like right there on it. I'm like, dude, you can't fucking win with a guy like this.
No.
He's the Hulk Hogan guy. He's the guy who thinks he's Hulk Hogan, but he's not. He's a he's a big build guy who looks impressive for wrestlers you give a fuck about to beat. That's it.
Yeah, essentially. Like if you look at Brian Cage compared to some of the people that are being pushed by AEW, he does not come close to beating them. You know what I mean?
Dude, it took a fucking crazy, like, power glove of doom to get that guy over. The only time he was ever over, he had like a robotic arm, dude.
Yeah, that's true. And he just looked like Thanos.
I mean, you gotta like realize, yeah, he's got a great physique. He can do some moves. I'd say, what would we say? He's a above average wrestler, I suppose. Right? No?
Yeah, I mean, for his size.
But he's short. I think I looked it up, and I think they say he's 6 feet, but I don't think maybe he's 5'10".
Maybe.
I don't know how tall he is.
Might be.
But I don't know what is your that. Do you think that's going to help? No, it's not.
No.
And where else are you going to go? Back to Impact. That's it. I would have said it. I would have just released him. If I'm Tony Khan, I would just bring him in. Like, we're releasing you. That's it.
Well, like right
no
now,
hard feelings. Have a good one.
Right now is when they're starting to get a little bit of a push behind him from leaving Team Taz, and now is when you decide to do this. Like, really, really?
I mean, he hasn't really been used that well. But
No.
Also,
no.
he's just not that guy. You're not that dude. Especially in a company with Bryan Danielson and CM Punk and Adam Cole. I mean, you're not that guy.
No.
You're just not, dude.
No,
And you're not going to be anywhere ever.
not at this rate.
Like, I hate to be a fucking asshole, but and then I heard other shit about him, and I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
Oh, what was the other shit you heard?
Just like bullshit world views and bullshit political views.
That's fair.
And I heard he's like still friends with Joey Ryan. People were saying and shit. I'm like,
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, which was kind of like, I mean, dude, Joey Ryan's supposed to like never have a friend. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Is he supposed to just like become a hermit now? Like, come on, right? Like,
That's how these people operate.
I know.
Like Joey Ryan legitimately was a fucking piece of shit things,
Yep.
but
if he can
I'm
better
still-
himself, I wouldn't expect him back in wrestling. But if he can better himself, there's no reason why he can't have friends. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, that's what I said. You know, like
Everybody-
this guy.
yeah.
People these days want to kill somebody forever. It's like
yep.
It's like the Velveteen Dream, whatever the fuck, where he got booked on his first indie show and immediately got kicked off. Dude, he was never found guilty of anything. There was never even convincing evidence. I don't like people who believe the shit. It's like, I mean, I guess, maybe, probably not. I don't. There's not enough evidence to say yes, so he's just not allowed to ever wrestle or live his fucking life. Like, crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
These people are crazy.
But now, I will say, it's not a good look for a wrestling show to hire somebody that has these allegations against them.
Well, AEW just straight can't fucking hire some people.
No,
Because that fan base is even because, you know, I like AEW, obviously, and you do.
we all do. We all like AEW. You know, so
I mean, it really is.
like
At its core.
you cut out. Nobody has any idea what you said.
I said it's SJW wrestling.
There you go. Okay, there you go.
You know, like we love it, we like it, obviously.
Yeah,
But they have this sort of thing. I mean, their fan base has a ton of really bitch ass people. You know.
yeah, it's true. There was one chant at All Out that I thought was funny, where they were like, "We want Tessa," and half the crowd was like, "No, we don't."
Yeah.
Apparently, too, like there's nobody in WWE or AEW that's even wanting to deal with her. And why would you, really? You know what I mean? Like she walked out in Impact as the world champion, wouldn't come back, wouldn't leave Mexico. So you know,
Multiple witnesses have stated that they witnessed her fucking dropping racial slurs at a fucking black girl and like going fucking off and shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Dude, that's good enough for me, man. Multiple people say that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
yeah, no, it's
And
true.
that's just on its own, you know. Then there's everything else, like how she acted with fucking Impact, and just ridiculous. So
yeah.
I think they don't need her, man. You know.
No, they don't. They don't. Their women's division is starting to come along now, so you don't really need her.
But I think this would be a great time. Sorry to go back, but this would be a great time for Tony Khan to assert himself a little bit and show a little bit of fucking balls. I just released the guy. Like, oh, you're obviously not happy here. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll let you go, and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, which is go back to Impact and fucking do whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. I would release him and put a little bit of fucking. We're not gonna play on some shit. I'm not gonna be the fucking dude you can run over.
No.
Fuck the guy.
I agree.
He's not gonna harm you.
No.
He's not gonna go to
Brian
WWE.
No, because he's never going to pass. Like even Levin said, he's never going to pass their wellness test. Ever.
No, never.
No.
Never. He'd have been there already if he could. I mean, like, we saw that dude. We saw that guy. He used to be a cruiserweight wrestler. We fucking saw that dude.
Yeah. And now,
if you've never seen it, look at the before and after pictures of Brian Cage, bro. It's unfucking believable.
Yeah, I don't think you do a transformation that stark, that fast, without any help.
Oh, what? Evil Evans and Joey Ryan hit on his buddy's wife at a PWG show. Dude, I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
Oh,
also, that's kind of the character, though, too. Did he have the glasses on at the time? And was he in, like, gear and shit? Or was he street clothes?
Yeah, I don't know. I know that I ran into Joey Ryan, Cedric Alexander, and Swole after a ROH show in California one time. I was outside of our hotel. Our hotel was the WrestleCon Hotel. So there was wrestlers everywhere, right? But yeah, I was outside smoking a joint. And just, Big Swole, Cedric Alexander, and Joey Ryan just walked by me and just all give me a nod and walk away. It's like, oh shit. Just to know, it was just like who that was at this point in time now. It's just like, Jesus, what did you do last night? I wonder.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So we kind of rolled a lot of things in there.
Yes.
Quick recap. Where have we gone? Fuck Brian Cage. Release him. He's a mid-card short, not good on the mic, ass motherfucker. With a wife that's a pain in your fucking ass to deal with.
Yeah.
So there's that. Fuck Tessa Blanchard. Okay.
Yeah, and fuck Tessa Blanchard. And yeah, that's about as far as we went, really. Yeah, that's about as far as we went. What's our next topic of discussion, Jim?
WWE reportedly had plans for Adam Cole to be a manager, to manage Keith Lee.
That's a fucking hell of a one, hey? Like, nothing says we don't give a fuck about you. Like, you can be our manager. Jesus. Adam
They're going to
Cole
find
is a
out, dude.
manager.
They're going to find out.
Yep.
I mean, like...
They're going to find out what they missed. They are. They will.
Yeah. It's, I guess only at a time when you have Bryan Danielson and CM Punk. Do you bring in a guy who's be as over as a babyface as Adam Cole? I'm just like, well, fuck, I gotta make one of them a heel. It's so great. We have so many like top tier fucking babyface talents debuting. Then like, well, different ones.
Somebody's got to be a heel.
Yeah. Right.
And you know what, though? Adam Cole's a good one. He's been a heel throughout the bulk of his career, and people still cheered him. That's just him. You know what I mean? Adam Cole is a heel most of the time, but people still cheer him anyways. And it's worked for him from here on out, or it's worked for him up until now, and it'll work for him, there. So.
Elite stuff, I mean, obviously, like for a heel fact, it's fun. It's like NWO shit to me, kind of, but it's great. I think like all those dudes, the characters, I enjoy the segments. Like when I see all of them coming out, I'm like this is gonna be fucking great, man.
Oh yeah, because you got Kenny Omega who's hitting on another level with his heel promos. The Young Bucks are just fun to look at.
Nick has a fucking chain going from his nose to his ear.
It's for his fake septum piercing. It's awesome. And I am a little upset that he dyed his beard back to black, but hey, can't win them all, right? Can't win them all. Did you notice during Adam Cole's segment on Dynamite that he slighted the Good Brothers? Like he's like the best tag team in the world, blah blah blah, the Elite, and you can see Doc Gallows just like, what the fuck, man? What are you saying? And then up on Rampage too, he had a promo, and he's like, giving props to everybody in the Elite aside from the Good Brothers. So it's like I feel like there's an angle coming here somewhere.
Yeah, that he's like the disruptor. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna try to fucking break up the elite.
Yeah, at least make it just the 4. You know,
Or it could take over.
Oh, maybe. I assume that they're just going to have the 4 of them with Don Callis. Maybe, well, you know, you probably have Nakazawa in them, but I feel like you're going to see the Good Brothers break off. Whether they stay in AEW, I don't know. But yeah, I assume they're going to break off from the Elite and have some kind of feud.
Unless they're finally getting ready to go over to Japan, because they were supposed to be doing Japan shit.
That's what their whole deal was going to be. Impact was going to be for the times that they're home, you know, from tours. But obviously they haven't been able to get to Japan, so.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. So that's fucking funny. That tells you where WWE's at.
Yeah, really though.
These days.
Really though. Yeah. God damn. What's
Be a
next?
manager because you're short, I guess.
That's what
Dude.
it is. It's because he's short.
Do you have applause on the soundboard? Do you have a joyous reaction on the soundboard?
Let me see here. I got something. Yes.
Ooh, bog it.
Why? What's coming up? What's the joyous reaction needed?
Ladies and gentlemen, the headline. WWE's plans to launch NXT Japan, quote, dead in the water.
Oh my God, I'm so excited, so pumped.
You fucking love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely do. It's a great thing. It was dead in the water once Stardom and Noah wouldn't sign with them. So, but hey.
God damn. Good. Do not tinker with our fucking Japanese wrestling. Just leave us alone. And hopefully this will be the end of the Mexico shit and all the other shit. So only the UK got fucked in the end.
Yeah. The UK scene kind of got hurt. It's never run the same since, but you know, we'll see.
They've never been able to compete in Japan any fucking way. They're out of their goddamn minds. So we'll just buy one of these promotions and take it over. And you're crazy. Your shit sucks everywhere, pretty much. What are you gonna do in Japan? You have no idea. Most of those guys have no idea about Japanese wrestling. I mean, come on, dude.
No. If like, it's not impossible to do. You know what I mean? Like to take an American company and send it to Japan, because American wrestling has got more and more like Japanese wrestling over time, just with the influence of people watching Japanese wrestling and becoming wrestlers. But
Not fucking WWE.
I think
Other than Buddy Murphy fucking doing Kenny Omega Light.
in NXT, like you take the sure, it's not strong style, but a lot of the matches, the big matches are built like Japanese matches. Like when you look at Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, or like their matches aren't strong style, but they are paced like a Japanese match. You know what I mean? And so like I think that if you took a core of the NXT that used to be, like if you took William Regal, Robbie Brookside, Triple H, and they were supposed to run NXT Japan, I think they would be able to do it. I really do. Would they become prominent? No, I don't think so, because that's not how the country works. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to choose a American product over the Japanese product. I don't think.
Yeah. That's good news. Also in NXT news, while you have it on the screen, we'll just stick with the series finale of NXT this week. 600,000 people.
The series
600,000
finale.
It is, dude. It's the series finale. Next week is the new bullshit. I mean, it's even more. This shit's awful, though. NXT right now is fucking terrible. But I already read, like, Rick Steiner's son, you're probably going to see and shit. Like, if this new NXT is going to be, it's good.
You cut
beating the best wrestlers they have down there.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then they're going to get to the main roster and be like Karrion Kross, you know? I guess. Or any of the other big fucking guys they send up there, you know?
Yeah.
Somehow Damian Priest got through.
Right.
That guy's pretty protected up there. I don't know.
He has been, you know, like, but you know what though? I believe that he was told that, you know, if the Bad Bunny match doesn't work out, your days are numbered. Right? So he was able to get that Bad Bunny match to work, and hey, they're protecting him now.
Remember back when he used to, like, cover a Ring of Honor. We'd watch Ring of Honor, and we'd see that guy and be like, "Man, he's what they wish Baron Corbin was." Like,
Yeah, it's
guy's,
true
like,
though.
perfect for WWE. And then look how many years later he's like, yeah, okay,
Okay, yeah, you are the Baron Corbin now.
yeah, we were right.
But you know what though, Baron Corbin has admittedly grown on us with the good guy, or poor Corbin, rich Corbin thing. So there's
That's
been a
true.
little bit of an update there. Maybe he just needed Punishment Martinez to show up to light a fire up under his bum.
Yeah, there you go. That's a thought. I am so fucking baked right now. I just want to.
I'm grinding up weed right now, actually. So
I'm gonna take a fucking nap after this. In my head, I'm like, just keep do it, man. Just keep going.
Just go. Just keep on.
Don't quit. Don't quit.
You pussy.
G1 lineups are out.
Yes, they are. Yeah, I mean, like, I have been admittedly cold on New Japan as of late, but I'm excited for the G1.
I think it'll start the way it does for me all the time. I'll watch like the big matchups, and then it'll be just like, it's cool. You watch, okay, this show had one great match, okay, cool, and then you watch the next one. This one had two, like, all right, cool, and all of a sudden it's just sort of like 1-2 in you, where there's like every day there's a new thing that you're supposed to watch. Like, I can't watch New Japan every day.
No.
And then I just quit and give up. Usually is how it works.
Yeah. It's how I very, very choosingly cherry pick the G1 matches, 100%. I'm not afraid to admit it because I have other things I want to do.
September 18th, though, Takagi and Ishii. That's gonna be fucking. That's the first show.
Yeah.
So that should be good. But Yano and Kenta.
I mean, I'm sure.
Great.
See, that's the worst thing about Yano matches, right? Like, sometimes they're interesting, but most of the times it's garbage.
Great Okan versus Tangaloa. Like,
No, thank you.
dude. So it's gonna be, Naito, Saber Jr., Ibushi, and Yujiro Takahashi. So I don't know. There's gonna be good matches throughout it. I'm gonna do my best to follow it. Who do you think is gonna win? Do you have any ideas?
No, I don't. I have zero idea, honestly. Maybe Ibushi. I don't know.
Okay. I'm trying to stick with your shit. I have no other Japan
news.
I have no other Japan fucking news.
Okay. Well, Jim, how about you want me to take us somewhere? I'll take us somewhere.
Sure.
Al Snow was at the beach the other day, and he saw Mark swimming. Probably made fun of him. Probably called him a Mark. And then he got hit by the riptide. He was like, "No, sir, you're not going down by Rhea Ripley's finisher. I'll come in and what does everybody want? Head, okay." He dives in and he picks him up and saves him.
Yeah, the kid clung to head as Al swam him back to shore.
Great flotation device.
Yeah, like exactly. Luckily, head floats, and that's great. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, I mean, good on Al Snow for saving a kid's life and putting his life in jeopardy to save the kid. Because last time we had a ref do that, we all know how that happened. Not making fun, just pointing out facts.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a hero, Betty. Good shit.
Yeah, no, good shit indeed.
Good on him.
Good shit indeed.
How about Triple H, man?
That's actually just where I was going to go. Him and his cardiac event. It was
I
actually
thought you had to have
surprising.
a heart to have an attack.
See, what happened is when Johnny Gargano went heel, you know how he was all heart? No. Who was all heart? Was it Johnny Gargano?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. Now that I can't remember my stuff, I don't feel like saying that joke. But yeah, no. Apparently this happened last week or something like that. And they've kept it
He
on the
underwent
wraps.
a successful procedure last week at Yale New Haven Hospital following a cardiac event. Was caused by a genetic heart issue. He's expected to make a full recovery. I saw people being like real assholes and shit, like trying to make jokes on Twitter. That's fucking crazy, dude.
The jokes
That's
about
crazy.
Vince taking over NXT caused him to have a heart attack and stuff like that. And,
Holy fuck, man.
Hey, props that he's going to be okay. Would never want, I'm not the greatest Triple H fan, but would never want to wake up some morning and know that Triple H died of a heart attack. You know what I mean? Like, especially now, like that's not anything you want to wake up to.
Problem is, I'm more of a Triple H fan than I am a Paul Levesque fan. Honestly, I'm really not a Paul Levesque fan at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Triple H was a cool wrestling character at times.
Dude, that return in 2002, was it, where he debuted the Denim fucking Express and he came in just before the Royal Rumble? That return, man, like it's crazy. Like if there's any return that rivals CM Punk's, it would be that return from Triple H.
Yeah, exactly.
Props out, dicks out for H or try.
Yeah, indeed. Someone in the chat here, fucking Harry Johnson, boy, really, dude. Talk about NXT 2.0. Is it just NXT now that Vince and Bruce took over? Yes, that's exactly what it is. I got a new fucking logo and shit. And It's gonna be big guys beating guys you like, and then I think they'll release them.
Yeah, I fully expect to see a huge exodus from NXT, and not by choice. Like there's just, you're gone.
Yeah, so they're gonna have like Rick Steiner's big tall son, give Gargano sloppy power bombs for fucking a month and then release it. Dude.
Yeah, Dexter Lumis murders Johnny Gargano so he can keep Indy Hartwell and he's gone.
But yeah, so Jesus, man, that's like, dude, we just say at the end of this show, it's like be excellent to each other, like don't fucking be an asshole to people when they like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking be better, man. Jesus Christ.
Agreed.
That said, though, the only thing I thought was like a genetic heart thing. Like,
was it genetics?
Really?
Yeah.
That's what it says. It's like, yeah, dude, being steroid Magoo fucking forever. Like, maybe that has something to do with it? I don't know.
I'm willing to lean that way.
Because that's like always been the thing with that fucking guy, right? He's Mr. I never do drugs, never did any drugs, never smoked, never drank, never did drugs.
Yeah.
Is that for steroids, though, bro? Had to have.
Yeah.
Had to have.
100%.
Can we talk about this? I'm excited about this. First thing from WWE that I've been excited for in a long time.
I know what this is.
Escape the Undertaker interactive horror movie coming to Netflix.
Yes.
Dude, we gonna do this together or what?
I would hope so. I think we should. I really think we should. I don't know if we recorded or not.
We'll just pick the same choices.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just pick the exact same choices and we'll go. Because it's Netflix. If I press play and you press play, it's going to be fucking right on time.
An interactive horror movie starring The Undertaker and The New Day. I guess they have to escape his fucking haunted house.
Yeah.
And that interactive stuff, have you ever fucked with that?
I played Bandersnatch and I hated it.
I don't know what that is.
That was the Black Mirror interactive episode. I just got stuck in a loop and I couldn't get past it, so I gave up. But
they had this like Bear Grylls thing on Netflix. It's for
really?
like kids. It's like, I don't know where he's even from. He's like, are we gonna get across this ravine? Or are we gonna fucking, this, or are we gonna this? And you pick one, and then that's what
That's fair. Yeah, I'm very excited though for this one. It gives me a reason to actually tune into something WWE, and it's like this is the best use of WWE and Netflix, if you ask me. I hope this takes off and like we can get some good stuff.
A pretty fun idea. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Too baked.
Too stone Nintendo.
Too stone, bro.
Too stone.
That should be fun. What
yeah,
else
it should
got?
be.
I had more to say on it, but I just don't know anymore.
There's nothing else really to say. We're gonna have fun with it.
Just that I love Halloween, and Halloween is a month that culminates on the 31st.
Yes.
That's how that fucking works.
Yeah. Like now that we're talking about Halloween, right? Like for me, I watch a bunch of horror movies during Halloween, but this year I am also quite excited about the Alan Wake remaster coming out in October, which should be a nice little treat for Halloween. There's also, I've been a big fan of the oh fucking hell, why have I lost the name of it? The Dark Pictures Chronicles, or the Dark Picture Chronicles on it's like a Until Dawn type video game, Detroit Become Human video game. And they do some really good horror stuff. I've played the first two, Man of Medan and Lost Hope or Little Hope. And this one, the new one coming out, seems like it's going to be pretty rad. So I'm pretty excited to play those games in October.
That's how I fucking roll it, dude. Starting in October, I'm playing horror games. I'm watching horror movies, Halloween shit, the whole fucking month, man. It's awesome.
If we should see if there's a horror game for multiplayer. See if we can find one.
Yeah, dude. WWE has a multi-year deal with Gable Steveson.
Yes. Gotta love it.
He's going to stay in college, I guess.
Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's the NIL deal, which is a recently added thing. It allows athletes to make money off their name, image, and likeness while still in college. Wow. He signed a deal with the WWE. It'll begin after he graduates. What do you think about this guy? I think anytime I've seen him, he looks like where was it they showed him? WrestleMania or something? He was in the crowd, and he looked like a broken down animatronic from a fucking fast food restaurant.
I don't recall that. My thoughts on Gable Stevenson is everybody is getting their hopes up. Really, I don't care. We're never going to really hear that name much anyway, so don't worry about it. Everybody's giving him like, oh man, comparing him to Kurt Angle. It's like, guys, do you realize Kurt Angle was like a once in a generation competitor? Like, Kurt Angle was an anomaly. People don't walk into wrestling and within a year be as good as Kurt Angle was. That's not a thing. No, so, like, when you are expecting Gable Steveson, did I say it right, Jim?
Who every time I see him looks like...
He doesn't seem like a Kurt Angle type deal. He doesn't seem like he has a funny bone. I don't see much in him. Like, great body. Might be a good fucking hand.
Great body? I don't know. He's a big ripped dude, but he's not like a fuck. He doesn't look like doesn't look like a gladiator or anything. He's not like
he's also in college. He's also in college too, right? Like, you're in college, you got things to do during the day.
I suppose
you get him in a wrestling environment where his job is to work out. I'm sure he will become svelte. Right?
It's such a WWE thing to do, though.
Yeah,
dude. Nobody gives a fuck anymore. No one cares. Like, oh, this guy was in the Olympics. No one cares for real wrestling. That's not something people care about anymore. People like indie guys and shit, at this point, right? I mean, I don't know. You like Bryan Danielsons. You like, who are the big fucking,
like,
most popular people? They're not guys like that. They're not guys who just start that shit, signed to WWE. It doesn't work, man. It never works.
No, and to boast it at the start is just, because you don't know how he's going to work out. You really don't.
This is going to be like Brock Lesnar. This is going to be a heel forever because there's no way anyone's going to like him. And that's like to smash people for a decade. Like,
I think you're being a little harsh on it. But like, because like, you give it time, you never know. It could be a good wrestler. You might be the drizzling shits. But like, the thing is we don't know, and we won't know for a few years. So I was like, to even just like say he's going to be good or bad, it's just like, you never know.
They don't build baby. They can't build a baby face.
No, they can't.
You know that
for the life.
You know that
they can't. No, you're right. But like,
how do
you take an Olympic medalist and put him as a heel? I suppose Kurt Angle, but like Kurt Angle,
Kurt Angle, but
again, Kurt Angle was a once in a lifetime talent. So.
Yeah, but they don't realize that. They think this guy is fucking going to do that. They're going to do it. I guarantee you.
They'll
bring this guy in, and they don't know any better.
But at the same time, who knows? Who knows? I don't care. I mean, I made that.
I don't care.
I've made
I
that.
don't care
No.
either.
Don't give a shit about him. I don't even really know his name, so fuck it.
Another thing I had, I can't even say his name right. The only other thing I had was the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn contract situation.
Yes, there's more people could be leaving. Yeah, it's not a good look for them.
AEW should not hire any more WWE releases after they sign Kevin Steen
I would
and Generico.
because Sami Zayn would have to disappear. He'd come back as El Generico. He'd have to, and then Kevin Steen can come and just be just rejoiced. You know what I mean?
He tweeted and deleted the whatever the fuck
the longitude,
the
latitude.
coordinates
Yeah.
of Mount Rushmore, a reference to his group with the Young Bucks and Adam Cole. Dude, I just rewatched that promo, sending it around to like people who've never seen it before, like fucking Randy Bats and shit. The great fucking promo, right? And it's so good. I hope we see something like that again.
Yeah.
You won't be able to curse like that, but
No.
the Young Bucks don't do that. They're good Christian boys. And then he starts like really cursing, and then he's like kind of trying to censor himself because they're such good fucking boys, you know. And he's talking about getting F'd in their A's and stuff, and it's just hilarious. Man. It's the funniest promo I possibly ever. I mean, behind the greatest segment in pro wrestling history of Ric Flair and Jay Lethal, the Woo Off, is the greatest in ring segment of all time. Fuck your This Is Your Life's. Fuck your birthday party, rock birthday parties.
I think, in my opinion, this probably not the most popular opinion. I'm not the biggest fan of the This Is Your Life. Like, sure, it was a good angle or a good segment, but it's not. I haven't went back and watched it ever. It's because I'm not interested. I've seen it.
The Woo Off is the best. It is, in my opinion, the best pro wrestling segment of all time.
It is, and just to be safe, it is easily the best Impact segment of all time.
Yeah, I think it's the best ever. And the fact that they just went out there and did that shit, and whoever was on production during the woo woo woo, he's switching the camera, boom 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 boom, like genius. It's just genius. You couldn't write something that great.
Pretty sure it was Bruce
Both
Mitchell.
dropping elbows on their jackets and shit. It's unbelievable.
Pretty sure it's Bruce Mitchell, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Probably
the guy that was doing AEW.
So fucking good. I don't know.
Let's see here. I have one last tidbit of news.
Did we really even talk about that? Should they sign these guys?
Yes, of course they should.
Yes.
Of course. Who in the right mind wouldn't?
Yeah.
Kevin Owens, a dude that the WWE had no other choice but to acknowledge, right? Just from being so over, right? Like, and then Sami Zayn, who his gimmick is so real life, you know? Like, the WWE might as well have a conspiracy against him because his promos are fire. How can he not be pushed so high? You know what I mean? But
I remember when he came out of NXT, I was like, this guy is a future top babyface world champion. Like, and it could have been if they'd have just done, you know?
Yeah.
I really thought that. I was like, this guy is fucking great. This guy is a Daniel Bryan style guy. He's not Daniel Bryan.
No.
But he's ish. You know, if they could have done it right, he could have been a huge babyface champion, and they don't like that. Well, they didn't want to do that last time either. So.
No, they don't like him when you get yourself over.
Dude hasn't got his due, that's for fucking sure. He's great all the time, dude.
Yep. No, he is. He really is.
In a dog in like a sea of dog shit. You know, he's good. Owens is still good.
Oh yeah, and Owens always will be good because Owens is so good on the mic, and he can back it up with his in-ring ability. You know,
but he wins either way, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you tweet and delete that shit.
Of course.
Let WWE know that this is, you know, an option.
Yeah.
And get more money out of them and stay there.
100%. 100%.
Why does that do, man? What do you want to do, man? You know?
Even if they fire him later on or, you know, release him, he's still getting paid.
See, that's the thing.
But he's still getting paid all that money. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? So what? You still made that good money for that little amount of time, so let's go somewhere else and make still good money, just not as good.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I don't know, man. You can't trust WWE. They can sign you to like as much money as they want. They release you in 6 months.
Jim, you're telling me if the WWE came to you and was like, we'll give you $750,000 a year to work with us, you're going to say no?
For how long?
3 years.
Well, what can I get from AEW?
Well, you'd have to talk to them, but I bet you it's not going to be $750,000. They gave you $400,000 a year.
I'd take $400,000 a year.
You're probably right. I probably would too because I'm poor as fuck.
Well, no, because we don't have kids either.
Yeah,
and we can,
Yeah. No, I mean, as I was saying it, I was like, yeah, no, I do the 400,000.
Yeah. Although that's a weird thing too. Like, I mean, I get there's like this weird thing of like, I have a family. I gotta get money. Like, I get that, but like some people are like really over the top about it. Like fucking.
Yeah,
really weird about
it. Like you take Kevin Owens, I'm sure he's
like I'll fuck people over to get money because I owe.
Yeah, like I'm sure that he's...
But dog, man, I mean, it's not really that much different.
Yeah, sorry. What did you say? You cut out. Sorry.
Why am I cutting out?
I don't know. You cut out for like 5 seconds every now and then.
It's bullshit.
Marty, fuck him.
Did Marty give you coke? Did Marty give you pills? Fuck Marty.
But no, yes, they should definitely go to AEW, and AEW should pick them up. And that brings up to another little fact that it's now we're seeing guys that aren't leaving the WWE and saying that they were unhappy, because you got Adam Cole and you got Dan Bryan, who have both said that they didn't want to leave. But at the same time, AEW is the place to be right now, and that's where it's hot. And so they chose AEW, and you can't deny that a wrestler that's a wrestler, not a sports entertainer, is going to want to go to where the rabid fan base is.
Yeah.
And anyways, the last thing, GCW champion Jon Moxley. I don't know if you've seen any of that, Jim, but it was the greatest thing in the world.
Where he shows up under the hood and shit?
Yeah. G-Raver came out to challenge Matt Cardona, and under the hood of one of the disciples was Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Moxley GCW champion, repping it on All Out, too. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, now he's having a match with Gage coming up.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, and I think it's like, isn't it in like October? Something like that? Maybe late September?
I have no idea. I admittedly don't catch these GCW shows. Like, I don't ever watch GCW.
They're, like, I enjoy the shows. They're a hard thing to get into if you're not familiar with it because of the price point and the amount of times this happens.
How much are they?
Like, the pay-per-views are... the big ones are like $29 Canadian. So maybe like $19 in the US. But like to pay that, like almost every week, you know what I mean? It's a hard ask. It's a hard ask.
Indeed. Well, they're kind of all the time too, aren't they?
Yeah, almost every week, and sometimes more than one a weekend. Right, so it's tough. Like, you can buy the passes and stuff like that, but it's a tough ask. It's a tough ask.
Still pretty awesome though.
Yeah.
2021 wrestling is fucking crazy, man.
It truly.
What a time!
Truly
what
is.
a time. If you're a newer fan and you don't realize it, this is like the coolest time possible. I mean, it really is. It's really the best time.
I would say so. When was the last time things were so good?
If it wasn't for this pandemic, it'd be even better.
Yeah, because we'd have
guys could just fly places. Remember when like people could do stuff in the U.S. and then wasn't it Jericho or something? Like, oh, he can't fucking go to Japan. He's got a show in like Wisconsin. Then he goes from like Wisconsin to, I don't know. People have done that shit with Japan before.
Yeah, they have.
And now you can't do it, man. You just can't travel. Such a bitch. So
it is. Unfortunately, but maybe one of these days that will end. Who knows?
I don't think so. No, I really don't think so. Not anytime soon, dude.
You're probably right.
I hate to be a downer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate to get into that topic on our wrestling show.
Yeah. I know.
But it's true. I think right now you're on a, like, we'll see, man. I hope not, but I think right now you're gonna, like, some of this stuff's happening, but I don't think it's gonna keep happening.
Probably not. Probably not.
Like, if you want to play concerts, if you're in a band, or you want to go to one, like, you probably had to go to it right now, dude. If that's your thing, if that's what you want to do. But.
Yeah.
Because I could see all this shit shutting down again.
Yeah, you're probably right. You know,
it's getting ridiculous.
Where I am, it's they put restrictions on it more, like a week ago.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you'll always be able to run in the South because they don't give a fuck.
No, Florida, they've made $5,000 fine if you ask somebody if they ask for proof of vaccination, something like that. That's fucking wild. Absolutely wild. But hey, you know what? I don't live in Florida, so I don't care.
That's some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Some wacky, wild stuff.
I've never had any interest of going to Florida, and this just cements it, really.
They're going to buy snowplow trucks from us.
What the fuck? Justin Daly. I saw Alanis Morissette on shrooms last week. It ruled.
You ought to know, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gotta love it. But Jim, the last thing to talk about is the PWI 500. And
yes,
the only thing to really say about that is PWI go fuck themselves.
Okay, first off, let me just give the disclaimer to everybody. It's a fucking kayfabe list, man, from PWI magazine that like really treats wrestling almost like a shoot still.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. The only one that matters really is number one.
Yeah.
And if you don't think it's Kenny Omega, you're fucking wrong, dude.
Yeah.
He's a champion in three companies. On kayfabe alone, PWI 500 standards. Of course he's number one. It's not even close.
No, and if he wasn't, then fuck. Right? Like
Do you have their top 10?
No, I don't. Actually. Cock, he says. Maybe I can find it, Jim. Calm down. PWI. Let me spell this out on my super loud keyboard. PWI 500 2021. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to. Oh God, how do I do this again? Hold on.
You don't have to put it up.
No, I'm going. Jim, leave me alone. I'm putting
Get out of my way.
Okay, I've got it.
Do you see like Tanahashi was below Braun Strowman and Nick Gage and shit?
Yeah, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. Hold on here.
I'd like to find the full list.
I got it, really. I just need to.
More than 10?
Yeah, dude. Of course.
Very nice.
Okay.
In the meantime, I don't know.
It's here. Okay. So let's see here now. Number. We just want to go from 10 down, or you want to do 20, 15? What? Where do you want to start?
Oh my God.
Let's start from 15. Let's do 15.
Just for a joke, I would have opened another tab that was like gay porn, and then not said anything about it. This is like an Easter egg.
Fuck, that would be fucking hilarious. Maybe next time.
Was that Braun Strowman number 17?
No, Ultimo Guerrero. Braun Strowman's 27.
27.
Yeah. So Tetsuya Naito is 15. Then it's Darby Allin at 14. Big E in 13. Randy Orton at 12. Just remember what you're looking at is a lag. So.
Oh, right.
Cody Rhodes is 11. And now we're into the top 10. Top 10 is Rich Swann.
Dude, I love Rich Swann.
But no.
If you listen to this podcast, I've put over Rich Swann for like the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. But holy fuck, man.
You're not top 10. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
He was Impact champion. That's how their shit works.
Okay, so now you guys can hear us. I have no idea what happened. I really don't.
Just the Daily's like, I will not hold on. So we're good then, or what?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess we're good. Okay. Whew. That was scary. That was scary balls, bro. That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's the PWI top 10.
Yes. Okay, so number 8, Finn Balor, 7, Will Ospreay, 6, Jon Moxley, 5, Kota Ibushi, 4, Drew McIntyre, 3, Bobby Lashley, 2, Reigns, 1, Kenny Omega. Okay, so that's the PWI 500.
As is tradition, we do our own top 10.
Yes.
This year I did a 500. So let me see. Starting number 500. Just kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was too funny.
499. AR Fox.
400.
He'd be way higher on mine.
498,
So we did our own.
Dan Barry.
We did our own. So how do you want to get into this?
We'll just start at number 10. I think we'll just start
All
at
right.
10.
My number 10. Gotta love that Danhausen, dude. The most over guy in Ring of Honor. The only dude on Ring of Honor who anybody really pays attention to or knows or anything.
Yeah, really.
Danhausen.
Yeah.
And he's
Very,
such an
very
original
nice, very
character. It's great. Look at that motherfucker.
I know he's beautiful. Just a beautiful man. Beautiful man. Gotta love that Danhausen.
Number 497, Mr. Iguana.
Fuck the iguana.
Yeah, Danhausen. And I just want to put him on because we always put him over every episode, but I do. Like, fuck yeah. He's been one of my favorite dudes this year. So
I agree. I
dude,
love
like
Danhausen.
some of it's wrestling, but the rest of it's like him opening Simpsons toys and shit. So,
Yeah. Agreed. I love it. I absolutely love
great.
it.
So there you go. My number 10, Danhausen.
And there you go. So Jim's number 10 is Danhausen, a very beautiful, beautiful gimmick. I love Danhausen. I would have put him on my list, but I knew Jim was going to pick Danhausen. I was like, no, I'll let Jim have that one because Jim's been a fan of Danhausen longer than Fudgehausen. So
if someone could like take this clip and then send it to Danhausen,
right?
maybe he could put a curse on our enemies.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll grow and be evil and rich like Danhausen.
Yes, very good.
Maybe we'll meet Conan O'Brien.
Maybe.
I mean, we did get one of his writers on the show. But my number 10 is Ninja Mac from GCW. He's done some Lucha Libre in Mexico a bit, but to me, not so much in just like the traditional wrestling terms, but Ninja Mac is fun as fuck.
Is there a picture of this man?
There is. Very plain Jane. He's very plain Jane. Ninja Mac, just wearing his all black with his black ass. But no, Ninja Mac is awesome. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I wish B-Rad Brad was in the chat because if he was, he would be fucking cheering me on right now.
B-Rad is out fucking meeting Kurt Angle.
Yes, he is with his father. I seen that on Twitter. I seen that on the Twitter.
Yeah. All right, man. I think like Willie Mac dressed like a ninja would be cooler than this.
You fucking guy.
You could be right, man.
You could be right. but Ninja Mac is great. If you haven't seen Ninja Mac, and Jim, I tell you, you should go out and see Ninja Mac. He does some crazy shit. Some
Ninja Mac.
Ninja Mac.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds
Jim.
good. Sounds fucking good.
What's your number 9?
My number 9 was Darby Allin.
Can't
He's
argue
on
that.
yours somewhere, I'm sure.
I think so. I think he is. I'm using the feed as my list, so I can't see my list.
Right.
I got enough going on here.
Mine's Darby Allin. What about you?
My number 9 is. Hold on here. It's a little bit hard. Keeping with the GCW bit, mine is Nick Gage, MDK all day. to me, I'm not going more. I'm not using this list as like a who was the best wrestler or sorts. It's who intrigues me the most throughout the year, and how can you not argue the year that Nick Gage had from like the dark side of the ring, just becoming AEW, having a match with Chris Jericho on TNT in the main event, to being the GCW champion for a long time. You can't argue Nick Gage being a popular wrestler this year.
No, yeah, you're totally right on.
So
I don't still know about Ninja Max. That's all.
I was like, Jim has Danhausen. I can have a gimmick on mine.
Ninja Mac. For 8, I got Volter.
I'm glad you pronounced it that way, Jim. More people should.
Yeah, that's a very old timey people around here thing too. They W's are V's.
Was saying Volter?
Because they're old German people.
I see.
Like my grandparents spoke German and English.
Fancy.
Yeah.
The fudge name is from Germany, so I hold a close tie.
There you
to
go. But yeah, Volter was a champion forever in NXT UK. Not that really means that much, but
No.
He was in fact. He's just fucking great. A throwback to the old school. I just love his matches. As a guy, I would watch Smash Dudes. Like I would legit. Squash matches don't entertain me, but I would watch him beat the shit out of dudes every week and have no problem with it.
I agree.
Just get some local kid like a little extra, Like we got to make Volta look fucking strong as shit. So, here's a little extra. They'll give you a double this time. Like an American Psycho. After he beats the shit out of that hooker, she won't come back again. So he offers her even more money. But chases her down the hall with a fucking chainsaw.
She needs to get new breast implants after he slaps the shit over her chest. Oh, exactly. Fucking hell. Too funny.
So there you go.
Too funny. My number 8 is Adam Cole, baby. Not because he had like this fantastic year, but every time he had a big match, it was like, it was really fucking good. Every match was good, and you can't argue his promo ability. I was a big fan of Adam Cole and Pat McAfee for that small cup of coffee. So yeah, Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah. Oh, he was the ace of NXT. You can't really.
Of course, he was NXT for a long time.
Now he's AEW, baby.
He's all elite, baby.
7 for me. Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, was it? Oh yeah, Adam Page. I seen Adam. I was like, oh, Adam Cole. I didn't remember Adam Cole being on your list, but yes,
Adam Page. He went from being just the badass fucking cowboy, giving people the drink while he goes in, fucks people up, come out, grab the drink, keep walking. From that to the goofy shit when he got with the Dark Order, everybody, maybe even me for a week, was like, oh, I don't know, man. He's going to be with all these fucking goofy guys, but it was great.
Yeah.
Maybe like him even more.
Yeah, it was.
And he is still, I believe, people are, like, oh, they brought all these other guys in, and now what about? I think Adam Page is the next AEW champion. I think he has to beat Omega.
I agree.
I think that's what everybody wants to see, man.
I agree. How can it not be? How can you choose somebody else? Really, though.
If in a company that's what you want to do. In a company that has CM Punk and Bryan Danielson and shit, this guy's our champion. He's that good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, basically.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Great, man. When he comes back, it's going to be huge. They're going to get, well, maybe not a CM Punk level, but they're going to get one of those huge surprise returns when he comes back. It's going to be massive.
Oh yeah. He's taking some time off now because his lady's having a baby. So when he comes back, he's probably won't be as rested as one would expect, but it's going to be fantastic.
Long episode,
this is a long
I'm out of
episode.
beverage.
Oh. Well, you can go get a beverage while I talk about my number 7 if you want.
Bam! I'll roll away.
There you go.
Go for it.
Number 7 is former GCW champion Matt Cardona, because mine is smarky as fuck. Matt Cardona, I was a huge fan of the work that he's done with GCW over the last 6 months or 4 months, whatever you want to call it, through the Vince McMahon gimmick, the match with Gage, ultimately losing to Moxley, after fighting Frank the Clown. I just thought the whole thing was really good, really well done. How can you argue just him having a resurgence here in 2021? Nobody thought Matt Cardona would actually, have the wrestling world, at his, not so much at his fingertips, but just being able to get the crowd to pop. He's getting uber hatred from GCW. It doesn't seem like he's finished. He's going to go there, and I can't remember which show it is, but he's going to cut a promo on John Moxley, I believe. And so, I'm excited to see where this goes completely.
Yeah, man. Great take. Nailed it word for word.
I was about
Couldn't
to
agree
say,
more.
are you ever fucking coming back? Like, how long do you
I was back, but you didn't stop, so I was just waiting.
I was like, how long do I have to talk about Matt fucking Cardona?
No, I was back. My fridge is like, I could almost touch it from here.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because in my mansion that I bought with all my podcast money, I have a desk in the dining room right next to the fridge because
That's how he rolls.
Yeah, that's how my mansion's designed. It's a one-bedroom apartment.
Fuck. You ready?
It's a studio apartment.
in Castle in Vicious.
It was funny because I muted my thing, and then I set my headset down on my laptop, and that unmuted it. So it's probably you hear like wheels, like because I wheeled off into the kitchen to get a fucking Coke Zero.
I didn't. I'm more
now
of a
more
Pepsi
delicious
Max.
Coke Zero.
I'm more of a Pepsi Max fan myself.
They advertise on the can, dude. Now more delicious. Tastes more like Coke than it used to.
There you go.
Still poison, but delicious poison.
Now the poison is just tastier. Now, come on.
Now, more delicious poison. Number 6 for me, Eddie Kingston.
How can you argue that?
Dude, it's like, Eddie comes in, and I guess that wasn't within the year of it, was it? His debut. I don't know how long he's been there. I don't know. But he's great. He's one of the most overdues in the company. From getting a one chance kind of deal, turning it into being one of the most over guys and he's like not great, really. Like he's great at street fight shit, I guess.
He's good at brawl. He's a good brawler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but
he's fucking awesome, and you just like look at him, like you love this guy.
Yeah, he's a good brawler, but at the same time too, though, like his technical abilities aren't bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fucking love the guy.
I do too. I think he's great. Just the promo alone. Because, like, you look at this, you got to think, hype, full package. You know what I mean? You can't put Jungle Boy on the list because, not much of a talker,
Very good shit. And to go from, like, a serious guy to the kind of fucking goofy stoner guy he is with Moxley. It's great.
Yeah, agreed.
I still hope for a tag team run of those guys.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure we'll get it, too. You know what I mean? I'm sure we'll get it. I think we're just doing a little bit of a veer away now where Kingston's going for the TNT title and you got Moxley taking on Japan, so...
I'm sick of these fucking Japanese guys.
I'm going to have a room where I can stuff them. There you go.
Fucking fight them all.
Go right there. Yeah.
There you go. This is taking a long time.
It is. Number 6, Will Ospreay. The resurgence of Will Ospreay this year, becoming the IWGP champion, and the promos that he cut at the same time, I think is just fantastic. You know what I mean?
He's my number 5, so just put that in there too.
Yeah. So okay. So there we go. Your number 5 is Will Ospreay. So
yeah, it's good.
It worked out great. Worked out absolutely fantastic.
It's everything together, man. It's Ospreay, it's not the old like just high flying Ospreay. I mean, he's got everything together now. He's still got some high flying shit. The technical stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
He's got like the in ring is one of the best in the world. Period. But then now he's like really getting the fucking character. He's like such a cocksucker heel. Look at him.
It's true. It's true. Look at him. You said it perfectly. He just looks, and now in the States with the glasses and the suits, he just even looks like more of a prick. The only thing he can do now to make him seem more heelish is not wear socks with his shoes and have those fucking ankles showing. I'll hate you if you do that.
I mean, he could show up and kill a Regal type deal, which is kind of what he is. You know, he's just a British guy. But if he did like a Steven Regal or fucking type thing, where it's just this, you know, asshole British fucking guy.
Yeah, agreed.
Could crush, man.
And not a man's man. Not that gimmick.
No. When he shows up on fucking AEW, and dude, that's the genius of that. It's like you fucking smell something bad. It's like the room smells as you're walking into it, you know? That's what Regal nailed. You know? Come in and just like, it looks like he smells shit.
It's true. Because
he does. It's
did.
great.
He probably did smell shit, honestly.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. So there you go. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is Kota Ibushi.
Well, he's my number 3, so we'll
Might as well throw that up there now too. We'll get a little out of sorts here. That's Jim's number 3 as well, so you can see it up there. It's in the bracket already. Just trying to speed this up a tiny bit. Kota Ibushi beat Will Ospreay, and yeah, you know, it is what it is. How can you argue? Kota Ibushi was the dual champion, Intercontinental champion, and IWGP champion for a while. He hasn't been seen a lot lately due to complications from pneumonia and possibly COVID. I don't know. But you know, he hasn't been around for a while, so he's starting to return, and you know, hopefully he has a year next year like he did this year.
Dude, I just want to say, dude, great fucking job on this. With these
Thanks,
graphics and shit.
Thanks. I try.
Very good. Very good.
I try.
My number 4 is Jon Moxley, which I'm sure is on yours somewhere.
Jon Moxley. Of course he is. I think he's number 3 on mine.
Bye,
Nope.
Justin.
Nope.
Love you.
See ya, boy. So yeah, he's my number 2 actually. My number 2.
There you go.
So I got him up on the screen here now. So just to save time. But yeah,
I mean, dude, you know, I don't like the Wild Thing deal, but the crowd goes fucking berserk for it.
and while I'm on the other end, I love the Wild Thing deal.
Yeah, I don't even need to like sit here and be like, why? You know, Jon Moxley. Come on, obviously.
How? Yeah, like everybody should have Jon Moxley in their top 10. And in fact, you know, even the PWI had Jon Moxley in their top 10. So
He won last year, right? As he should have.
I think he did win last year, actually.
Yeah, he did win last year.
Yeah, and I believe Kenny Omega is the first non-WWE competitor to win it 2 years. So
There you go. Yeah, very good. What else you got?
let's see here. I was filling up a bowl. Hold on, let me find it.
You're fucking. I can't smoke that much. I got fucked already. Man. This guy, he's like, we play a lot of video games together, and this guy will just be like, rolling joints, just blasting joints like the whole time.
Hey, you know what, man? It's fun.
Just roll up another joint here.
I'll do it, while we're waiting. Like 15, 30 seconds. Boom, joint's done. Smoking it. Good to go. But my number 4 is Adam Page. We've already spoke about Adam Page, and I'm completely in agreement with you. They're telling a beautiful story with Adam Page and AEW.
All of our other shit's pretty self-explanatory from here.
Yeah. So, like, just for me to catch up to you, my number 3, which is also your number 2, is it?
Yeah, Shingo.
Is Shingo Takagi. So now we can both fawn over the man that is Shingo. I think I've been very vocal in Shingo being one of my favorite wrestlers right now. If not my favorite wrestler. So you gotta love it.
His matches are awesome.
Yeah.
He looks like a mini boss on Double Dragon or something. Fucking rules, dude.
He's at least a character in Yakuza. At the very least.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And of course, number 1 is Kenny Omega because there's no real debate about it.
No, there really isn't. How can you not pick Kenny Omega?
Yeah, despite what you'll and Mark Tank, which, God, this show is long. We got to get this shit moving.
Hey, we'll get there, baby. We'll get there. Of course. Of course.
I don't have anything to do today.
I don't either.
My chick won't be home until tomorrow.
I don't have anything to do either. So, fuck it.
The only thing I really have to do is, like, I've been planning that later this evening I'm going to fucking eat pizza and wings like a fucking animal.
Nice. I've actually, I've eaten fairly clean so far this week, so I'm probably going to fucking splurge too. I even tried to splurge on Thursday, and I fucked up my splurge. I didn't do it right. I was like, I'm going to get a big burger and fries, and I ended up like ordering just a tiny burger. Didn't order anything else. I get it, and it's like, oh shit, they fucked up my order. I look at my order, it's like, no, I'm just a fucking idiot. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be doing some kind of splurge tonight too. Harry Johnson frozen pizza. Jim, if you're eating frozen pizza, you can go fuck yourself. Frozen pizza.
No, I'm gonna order a pizza.
Yeah, Harry Johnson better not be eating fucking frozen pizza either.
Not frozen pizza, no, bro.
Oh man, nobody in the right mind.
There's some like okay-ish frozen pizzas, but
not for a Saturday night. You know what I mean?
Like when dude, for like it's Saturday. And you've been, you've been doing pretty well on a diet, and my chick is gone. Like, no one's here to watch me fucking cram pizza and wings down my mouth. Like, that's what's going down.
You
dude.
best believe it's going down fucking like Donkey Kong, baby.
Yeah, dude. Maybe next week we'll do a top 5 frozen pizzas.
You know what, man? We've got the graphics. Oh, fuck.
There you go. That's that. Let's get into Mark Tank. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we might as well. It's been a long episode, but I've enjoyed having you guys around though. So here we go. Let's get into some Mark Tank.
Mark is a guy that pays his last $20 on crack cocaine. Mark is a guy that believes that OJ didn't do it. And a Mark is each and every one of you son of a fucking bitch.
That's Mark Tank. We read Mark comments from social media as they are typed. Dude, I gotta piss.
Do you have to? I got to aggressively piss. Oh,
dude, I've drank so much coffee and like soda and shit. Like,
oh, you're fucking hilarious. I mean, like, do you need to pee? Like, we can let you pee. I suppose. I
don't think I need to, but I would like to, just like so I can come back and finish this and be like.
I mean, like, we can. I can sit here and just chat about random things. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll just,
for the show.
Maybe I'll just scroll through Twitter on my phone and talk about what I see. Who fucking knows, man? All
right, I'll be back.
Yeah, there you go. Come back, baby. Please don't leave me here alone. Please don't. Please don't. Is there any news, I wonder, that has come out since we have gone live? I wonder, guys. Anybody know? Let's see here. Announces G1 Climax Eve Festival. Not interested right now. No, there really isn't. There's nothing really. Cool. No news. What about the Twitter? Let's check the Twitter. Is there anything coming out on the Twitter now? Let's see here. Nope. Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen at all. Let's see here. Got some, lots of ladies trying to get likes with their body, which I have no problems with whatsoever. There is a Canadians rate each other's poutine orders. Now, if you're Canadian and you do poutine with shredded cheddar cheese, you can go fuck yourself. That's my hot take. Definitely my hot take. If you're not using actual cheese curds, you're an animal. An absolute fucking animal. Let's see here. Somebody mentioned me on Twitter here right now. Let's see here. Video. Can't really watch that right now, guys. Sorry. This must be riveting, hey, everybody? Like, the people that are listening, have I turned you off? Have you left yet? Let's see. Let's look. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Jimmy, better hurry up. They're dropping like flies. I am not a solo man. But no, the Twitter is proving to have nothing that I want. Nothing that I want at all.
Sorry that took so long.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
My bathroom's really far away in my mansion.
Had to take the elevator.
Yeah, someone already took the elevator to the up top floor, so I had to wait.
God damn, hey. And somebody's moving, so they kept it open for a bit. Gotta
I'm
love
going to
it.
put in more bathrooms.
You need one. I think you should get a bathroom in your studio.
Sure.
No. You ask and you shall receive.
There you go. So what did you... You just come back, you're like, got nothing.
I just kept on scrolling through Twitter, commenting on what I've seen.
Well, here you go. Ashtosh, go Ace. I don't know.
Sounds like a Tanahashi fan myself. But
Commenting on Mick Foley's video. Mick, been a fan for decades. This post breaks my heart. We need WWE legends more than ever right now to show their support for WWE. Please don't cross the battle lines. We love you.
man,
That could have been a winner, dude.
this week though, there's plenty of it, so it's fucking retarded.
Yeah. There's this fucking guy. C. Mervyn Graham. Just a toilet of a Twitter feed.
Maybe you can use him as your studio toilet.
I would love to use his mouth as a toilet. Oh my god. I would be so excited to use that dude's mouth as a toilet. It would be hard for me to piss because my dick would be so hard.
That's a shoot, brother.
That's a shoot, brother. He says, run along, Mick. I'm sure Trust Fund Tony will go to Daddy and pay a few million for you to go to AEW, WCW, TNA Light and do Canadian Destroyers and gymnastics. WWE is doing what WWE has always done and is now in the building for the future mode they've done between eras. Is that what's going on?
If you ask the right people, yes. And by the right people, I mean the wrong people.
The building for the future era.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's so many new stars on television.
They're in the rebuilding phase. Hopefully it doesn't take so long as Toronto or Edmonton's rebuilding phases in the NHL, or even the Buffalo Sabres. Hopefully that rebuilding phase is not so long. So
He's got more. I got more from this guy.
oh, really?
And his face. He has his face as his Twitter profile, and he just looks like a fucking. He looks like an ugly, shitty magician. He looks like you'd see a magic show at a truck stop. You know, you'd be pulling in to take a piss, and there'd be a sign. It's like free magic show, 5 o'clock. You look at the clock. It's 4:55. Like, that's what this motherfucker looks like.
Sorry. I've seen this one dude that's been arguing back and forth with Brian Zayn and giving him shit because he went on holidays during the All Out pay-per-view. And it's like, holy fuck, man. Like, he's calling him irresponsible and negligent and shit. It's like, Jesus.
There you go.
Sorry.
He also said, same guy here. Well, the trust fund gob shit, I don't know what that means, with his action figures, blows daddy's money on his overpriced action figures. What? Okay. Vince will do as he's done in the past, and after TNT Warner, as shown dumping the indie garbage to TBS, AEW Light, well, it's AEW WCW, it's like, you know what I'm saying, will be purchased by Vince via Shad Khan.
Yeah. Too bad his spelling is dog shit, much like his takes. But
Pretty shitty.
yeah, I mean, like, so dumping AEW on TBS, hey? And so they're dumping them to the higher rated channel. Okay. That's dumping, right? Okay. Just thought I'd clarify that.
You want some? You want some fucking AEW pay-per-view stuff?
Lay it on me, brother.
Jones 143. AEW fans legit can never admit when something just wasn't good. Punk's return match wasn't good at all. So there, yeah, wasn't good.
Wow. Horrible.
Because a lot of people didn't understand that match, right? They were doing an old school match. I don't know why they did like that weird Bret Hart 1, 2, 3 kid shit.
Yeah, like
and who figured that out? Who figured that out?
I don't know. I don't know. But it makes me feel like I'm dumb. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, how did I
fucking nerds in there?
Yeah, how did I not catch that? I mean, like, I'd never remember that. But I mean, it is what it is. Fuck the Mox.
Fluxtition. Christian, this guy was arguing that the show sucked, and I was like, how did it suck? He said Christian should have won. Daniel Bryan sucks ass. Should have sent in Punk, would have been better. Disappointed they'll never be on WWE's level.
Oh, god damn. That's somebody that they've been brainwashed by shitty wrestling their whole life.
Dude, that shit's real, man.
Oh, it's 100% real.
100% real. This guy, Brock Lesnar, SZN. Cool. It says, wow, thank you, AEW and Tony Khan, for successfully destroying Impact. New Japan is next.
How did they destroy Impact? By having them... Oh, beat Christian.
Their viewership's down.
Because he's not there.
Well, their viewership's down from like 100,000 to 80,000 or something.
Yeah, because he's not
60,000.
I bet it's because he's not there. Just, you know, yeah. Kenny Omega's not on the show no more, so why would we watch?
Well, Christian.
Yes. Okay. Was Christian in our top 10? No, I don't think so.
Better come back to the edge.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%, but he's not a top 10 wrestler in the world, and he never has, never will be. So
here's I think this guy, well, I think this guy listens to the show, so I mean it's not really that marky. It's more that he thought like MJF should have beat Jericho.
Yeah, that's dog shit.
Oh, and then well wait.
How does
well for me Jericho MJF, I've been hearing he's a future champ, but he didn't win tonight. Maybe since Omega's still champ's the reason he lost. Punk versus Darby, I feel like Darby needed that rub. But you can't have Darby Allin beat CM Punk in Chicago. You're crazy.
Darby Allin
got crazy.
A lot of rub. He got a lot of rub.
Yeah, dude. But that's the thing. People, they don't know, like, because they've just watched dog shit that does whatever it wants to do.
And, like, you got to know where they're going. You know what I mean? Like, CM Punk going from here, if he loses, you can only go down one route where you got to try to rebuild it. And like we did just have that storyline with Kenny Omega and Adam Page, right? So like it's a storyline that's been told enough in AEW. Plus, it's his return after 7 years. It's in Chicago. You kind of got to go with CM Punk winning. You know what I mean?
Of course.
You know? So.
At Brian220606162.
Oh, one of those.
Gonna be honest, I thought this pay-per-view sucked until Cole showed up.
That's a WWE fan. That's a WWE fan that doesn't like AEW, and they possibly spent money to watch something that they just are going to hate.
I didn't get it. So, you know, there's a lot of WWE fans, or WWE wrestlers, you know, kind of like doing little Ruby Soho references.
Oh,
Liv
yeah,
Morgan
yeah.
did hashtag Ruby Soho with a heart on fire or something. And this guy, at whatever, CK Fradigo, need to remember this at. It's important that the WWE knows about the wrongdoings of its employees.
How dare you talk about your friend? How dare you wish success for your friend?
What a level, like, that's a level of markdom. That's
it's wild. Absolutely wild.
PWI stuff. Matt at One Love. Nobody had a better year than Reigns. Top star on the top show. Unbeaten. Ratings draw consistently. Elevates everyone he wrestles. Doesn't sound like a dweeb when he's on the mic. So he's the number one best wrestler in the league.
He elevates everybody he wrestles. I wonder who has been elevated by the Roman Reigns.
Nobody.
I don't think so.
Nobody. That guy's stupid.
Nobody.
Chobber Nation TV. Speaking of people whose mouths I'd like to piss in. Kenny Omega has been the worst champion in wrestling since Jinder Mahal. He killed Impact, had the Boss Explosion. That was his fault? Okay. No memorable matches. No memorable feuds. Awful promos and character work. And isn't the most important guy on his own show. Take the title off him ASAP.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Hey. I guess you're entitled to your opinion, but doesn't mean it's not dog shit.
Holy fuck, is that ridiculous. And too, I should have took it, but Ringside News also made themselves look like fucking idiots this week.
Oh, what did they do?
Oh my god. Huh?
What did they do? I don't recall.
They were like, oh, this is an outrage. Kenny Omega is not. Roman Reigns came back from cancer.
Oh,
He this
that
and
one.
that. And Roman Reigns should be number one.
The cancer was a couple of years ago.
What's that?
The cancer
Oh, yeah,
was
I
a
know.
couple of years ago. Like, fuck. It was pre-pandemic. Well,
And the
before
comments
the
was-
pandemic.
The comments were mostly just people dunking on him. It's fucking pretty great. But this week's winner of Mark Tank, at Brian TX Stream. Adam Cole, no reason to leave, was putting on Match of the Year candidates in NXT. Now just another minion for Kenny Omega. Daniel Bryan, ungrateful SOB after everything WWE did for him when he got hurt, and he repays them by stabbing them in the back.
Was that the winner?
Yeah, that's the winner.
Oh, goddamn. What a fucking joke. I mean, like, you can't take those people seriously. You can't at all. Fuck them. Fuck them, Monty.
Fuck Marty. Marty give you Coke?
No.
That's it. What a long show. I don't know what happened.
Jesus Christ, I am exhausted.
Yeah. Let's take a fucking nap.
It's wild. Now I'm needing to pee.
Yeah. Well, let's get this shit over with. We gaming later or what?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Play some fucking Uno?
I'm not going to nap. I mean, like, so I'll be.
You don't nap?
No. I say I'm going to, but I never do. Never do.
Oh, dude, I'm definitely napping. Hey, well, fuck yeah, let's game later. Play some Uno or something.
Sounds like a fucking
Golf.
plan. Golf, Wreckfest, Uno. Fucking it.
Nice. All right, well, that's going to do it. We thank you very much for listening. Everybody who comes out live, you're the real G's. Fucking awesome, dude. We'll be back next week to talk shit on everything that happens then. So we hope to see you then. And yeah, join us live if you have never before. Live at noon Eastern on YouTube. Hop in the chat, hang out. It's a good time.
Fucking A.
Anything else?
No. Tune into the Federation on YouTube on Thursday.
Ooh, there you go.
At
Live.
7 Mountain Standard Time. So like 9 Eastern. Late
Just,
night.
you always do that? And I was like, every time I see it, I'm like, why doesn't he just say 9 Eastern?
I know. I should say 9 Eastern. I should.
Because people are like, Mountain Time? What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Is that some fucking weird backwards hillbilly
I
shit?
guarantee you there's people who are like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you're probably right. I should probably say 9 Eastern, just like we do with noon Eastern.
Marketing genius. Well, that's going to do it for this week. Hope to see you again next week. Until then, you get all the dickhead or pussy you desire. Remember, a winner is you, and be excellent to each other.
Suplex City Limits. Suplex City City Limits. Suplex City Limits. With your esteemed